joined, you know?
I didn't realize until like as an adult that your hand gets hurt too, you know?
What?
Yeah.
It's like a whole other fucking thing.
Dude, I broke my fucking knuckle one time hitting somebody in the nose. Like,
Dude.
right in the nose.
And it's just like, fuck, it's like no matter what, you're always going to get your
I mean,
shit
don't get me
fucked
wrong,
up.
I fucking fucked his nose up, but...
It was live mouse. Is it live mouse?
Test. All right. We're just doing a quick sound check and everything before we get the show started, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. The show will begin very, very soon. And as soon as I figure out that the sound's not fucked up. You're good. Test. That's max volume.
That's max volume.
Check. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Is that good?
Talking to your mic.
Just turn it way up.
Okay. Oh, wait, I'm still talking, yeah. Check. I'm talking directly into it. No, I'm not. Talk. Check. Checking the mic. Fishing for pike. Where's Mike? Looking for Mike. Anybody? Checking the mic. Checking for Mike.
Fix this back up? No? All right, try again.
Check. Checking for Mike. Looking for Mike.
All right, now me. Check 1, 2. Check. I need to come up quite a bit. Also, Bob, will you check and see if there's any effects? I got it.
Hey, check 1, 2. Hey, checking the microphone.
Check 1, 2. Check. I need to come up a little bit still. Pull me down some and give me more gain. This one always needs a fuckload of gain. Copy this setting. Copy 1, 2. Load.
Bring the shot glasses in case I need to remove that. I found them.
That should be good right there.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Paul needs a good pick me up right now.
Do you have tequila?
I have tequila in my mouth. Shoot a margarita.
Well, that's not as. I thought you were talking like you had tequila.
Check.
That was like ready for the shooting.
So are we all good? Everybody's talking at the same time here? Let's all get like a
Yours is probably
equal thing here. Check.
Hey.
Talking in the mic. Everybody talking to the mic.
It's
Yeah.
delicious.
It's delicious.
I like my margaritas taste like shit. No, I don't drink margaritas often, but when I do, I like them to taste like mostly tequila. Check 1, 2. Turn me up a little bit too.
Yep.
I shit in the plants.
The shit in the plants. Is this thing working?
Okay.
It was.
Dude, you're not hitting the right. What are you doing?
All right, guys.
You hit the bottom ones where there's no button.
We're going to do a quick music check as well.
What?
Sounds good.
I sound good?
Checking the music. So music's playing right now too, real quick.
Music's playing.
The Bruce Wayne Dark Knight, ha, more like Klondike. Walk of the day in my shoes will leave you hydroponic. Think away back.
It's like echoing.
She's a little bit behind.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, cool. Everything's good, guys. We're going to put the standby up, get in a position here, and the show.
He's not on. Say that again.
All right, everything's sounding good, guys. We're going to get into position here, put the standby up, and the show will begin probably in less than 5 minutes. One with my coat not on, and on my back.
Bob on
One leg, yeah.
His bad leg.
Oh, no. It's going to be very uncomfortable.
The side foot.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll see you guys here in like 2 seconds. The show begins in less than 5. I'd listen to that, dude.
What's up, guys?
Are we live?
We are
Haven't looked yet.
live.
Good to go. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Hey.
Welcome back to the plug. My name is Polly G.
It's your boy Ether.
And I'm Bob.
We are stoked to be here with you tonight. No guest host or guest appearance tonight. Unfortunately, we had a cancellation. It was supposed to be Johnny Hastings.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. It's no
Happens,
big deal.
understandable.
Yeah, totally.
And this day and age, almost expected. Ethan, I don't like to hear myself. You know it sets me off. We should have a fun night of submissions.
Yes.
All right, did you fix it?
I got it.
All right.
We got it. All right.
We should have a fun night of submissions. We do have a couple that we said that we were going to play last show that we didn't get to, that we're going to play first this show because we thought that would be a cool way to do it. However, we did have somebody donate right off the bat. We were going to play that song first because we got to honor the donations.
Gotta
But we are going to bump
donations,
a few of these songs that we didn't get in the last rotation in this one and see how it works out.
I like it. Yeah, it's a
And
good
today
idea.
we're going to try to cruise through more songs. That was something that was said to us, I don't know, every fucking show we've ever
We had a packed show. We had 5 people on. It was
But
tough
this
to get
time,
through
guys,
those bitches.
this time we're going to try. Those of you who don't know what's going on, this is all original music platform for musical artists to come together and share their works and get advice, hear how your music sounds to other people, possibly collaborate. Those are the things we do here on The Plug. We really, really appreciate everybody tuning in. Big shout out to one of our favorite people on the planet,
Yes.
as well as one of our viewers that's been sticking with us since the beginning. Vinny Murphy's birthday is today.
Happy birthday, man.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Vinny.
Vinny, you've stuck with us through thick and thin through this whole thing, man. We really appreciate you as a individual, but even more so as a friend. And we want to say happy birthday. Usually we sing it. My voice is a little hoarse from singing all weekend, so I need to take
Yeah, I ain't singing
rain
shit.
You're
check.
going to take a ring
Yeah.
check?
Yeah, dude, you get to a point when you're singing a bunch and your voice just kind of pinches, and then
Happy
you don't stop because you're
birthday
drunk and you're singing karaoke at a bar.
Happy birthday.
Something like this.
Dear Vinny. Happy birthday.
Thank you, bro.
There you go.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Great job. That being said, those of you who don't know how the show works, we get your submissions via thepluglive.sub@gmail.com. You can send it to us there. We take these submissions in chronological order and try to get to them as quick as possible. If you do want to get bumped up on the list, there is a way to do so, is to donate to the show. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo are all the preferred venues. If you donate, your name does go in a hat. Every 4 donations we get, we'll be giving away a couple things. This one,
Yes.
we're going to be giving away more of these.
Yeah.
But we're also, they're just big, I don't know, posters of us in the show.
Big
Yeah,
flyers.
we're pretty,
Ethan made
we're pretty cool.
There we go.
Tabby made it look like she noticed something. I have an eye patch. I don't have an eye patch,
Zoom in on
It just
that.
but
looks
it looks
like
pretty
it.
fucking cool regardless. And this piece of artwork will go great anywhere.
It's fantastic. Look at
So
that
what we're gonna
horse.
do is when we do these drawings, we're gonna randomize a die, and then we're gonna randomize 4 names, and whichever one ends up on top is the one that gets the prize. We also have other ones. Do you have any of the other ones that you can
Any
pop
of the
up
bopping
there?
ones?
Bopping ones. Ethan made a couple really cool graphics.
I can bring them up a little later. I don't think I have them right on
Well,
deck just
we'll
yet.
show them to you later. We have a
Yeah.
few different ones for you tonight. We'll be giving them out throughout the show. So when that happens, if you do win, we'll be contacting you and asking for your address. Please don't be creeped out. We might show up and just say hi sometimes, but
May
don't
I ask
wanna
you,
worry.
like,
we're
hey,
just
can
gonna
we-
send you some artwork.
Broadcast our show from your living room.
Yeah. I mean, we won't. I mean, I don't know if we'll ask. But
We'll just do
maybe
it.
for forgiveness. That being said, here's how we do it. You send your songs in. We rate and review them live on the show. Make sure you share this broadcast. Speaking of which, we should all do that here right after I'm done talking. Share, 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 share. The more people that see this, the more times you share it. And the people that see it, the bigger the show gets, the bigger we get, the bigger you guys get. And that's what we want, man. We want to cultivate this environment. We've met so many cool people, so many talented individuals. Thank you so much for the submissions in our DMs as well. We do invite those. Somebody, I love this guy, David Herring, right?
Yes. You guys are amazing.
He just hit me up like this weekend and was like, "Yo, I got a couple of songs. I wanted to see if you would just listen to them." And I had some time, and so I did. And they're great. David's great. I'm gonna give him some advice. I haven't got a chance to yet, but we invite that type of stuff. We know that we can't get to everything on the show.
Yeah.
But we do have free time here and there. We are entertainers. Obviously, we've been trying to get busier and busier. That's the goal.
Yep.
So most of our time is spent stressing the fuck out on what our next gig's gonna be and how we're
real.
gonna get it. But especially, lately,
Dude,
it's
I mean,
coming together.
yeah,
We
it is.
put some
Little
work in.
bits at a time.
These guys right here.
These
These are my
guys.
fucking main guys right here.
Yay.
Life in Rapid City isn't always great. Sometimes it's a little bleak, but we're trudging through, man, and we're making some progress.
Alan
you know?
Ward, thank you
One
so
day
much.
at a time, man. One day
That
at a
being
time.
said, we
Welcome
invite
you
any and
nudes.
all criticism or any type of comments to our DMs, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
how do we rate these things, Ethan?
Yeah, we rate it pretty simple, guys. It's a scale of 1 to 10, but we start off at 2. 1 is given just because you're making music, man, and that's hard to do, as we all know. 2 is because you're having the balls, the guts, the gumption to send it into this show.
It's the three assholes.
Which I've never,
Three
which
assholes
I
on
haven't
the
even
internet.
done.
Drink
So
and talk shit about your
people.
music.
Yeah, so you get 2 points right off the bat for that. 5 for me is pretty much based around like a standard, local artist mixtape on the street type, production and quality and creativity. While 10s are for the more the top of the charts.
And we talked
everything.
about this too. Is like people
Yeah.
are going to rate things differently. We've come to realize that. Like originally, I'm more of a numbers guy, and originally we started doing this, which was like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
We just I was appalled at some of the scores that we were getting from not just certain people, from some of our guests. From myself, Ethan would be like, "What the fuck? How do you rate that of this?"
Yeah.
And we realized something. Ratings are going to be based on specific things for us. They don't have to be for you. Just try to be respectful, because I realize that we've now realized that everybody has a different musical palette. It really does kind of change your perception on what a song should be rated.
It does.
We're sitting here listening to this dope ass beat and whatever, and then I'm picking out things on production, but you're sitting here vibing to it really
Yeah,
heavy.
I'm trying to figure out what vibes am I getting and what type of imagery or visual, sonic imagery that I'm getting from this damn
Damon
thing.
Perry last week said something very, I thought was very awesome. He said it's how it evokes the emotion from him is how he rates songs. Because he watches our show, and so he was on here last week as our special guest, and he was like, yeah, that's what I rate on. Like if the song gets me moving in a inner way, not just my head. That's what I usually rate it. And if it doesn't do that, he doesn't get very high scores. So do your best, but Bob, what should they do besides do their best?
Be courteous and don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
You say be respectful, but we learned those are two different things too.
Yeah.
No, be respectful.
Be respectful, don't be a
but,
dick.
Mainly, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got some stuff to get through today, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Once again, share. More shares.
Like,
Cheers.
subscribe, all
Cheers
that
to
good
you
stuff.
guys.
Whatever you guys
Cheers.
drinking, let us know. What you
Tabby's in
drinking?
the studio with us doing a little extra help behind the
Tabitha,
scenes today.
cheers.
Taylor McCarty has been working tirelessly behind the scenes as well to try to help us out. Big shout out to her. And Don.
She will be here shortly, she says.
Oh, nice.
perfect.
Well, look at this.
She whips me,
We're getting the whole troop together. That being
I
said,
know I need a haircut, Ty. Don't tell me
Don,
about
we
it.
have not. I dropped the ball on mailing things today, but I also decided that I have a cool idea for your package. We're going to get these packages out as soon as possible, and we're trying to find somebody who does fucking t-shirts and hats.
We had a guy, man. And-
Things have been weird.
It's been a weird last.
I can't.
couple-
I'm the flake. There's been a lot of weird shit that's been kind of out of my control. Like these guys will look at me and be like, Paul, and I'm like, I swear to God, I did it.
Yeah.
And then like, what the fuck? Things are upside down right now. But hopefully, in the meantime, we'll get some of these out and we can get some merch going.
Yeah.
Let's get the first song. Who we got?
First up, we got Vinnie Murphy with a track called Hands Down. What else can I say? Hands Down.
Whoa. Not
Oh,
Eddie
what?
Murphy. It should be Odom.
Oh,
Great Odom's
okay,
Odom.
my
Yep.
bad. Jefferson Murphy.
Yes.
Different.
Happy birthday once again to Vinnie Murphy, though.
Shit.
And you will be up next, sir. And then we're gonna get some of these other submissions. Once again, all donations go towards keeping the lights on, and I mean we want to get stuff like merch and stuff like
Yeah,
that going.
hopefully we'll have a merch store up on our website here.
Hopefully I
soon.
can get that lav mic fixed, because I don't know why you like that thing at all.
I really am not enjoying this thing very much.
That's different. That's
Yeah.
Bob broke our mic.
Yeah,
last
so last week I broke my mic clip, and so I had to
I
ghetto
forgot
rig this,
about that.
had to ghetto rig this
That's
little
why.
contraption up. So if this mic just like falls out
It's
in
gonna.
the middle of the
It's
show,
gonna for sure. It's
Good
already
God.
like leaning.
yeah, and it's kind of barely hanging
It's
in there, but
a PreSonus.
it'll
but
work.
it's-
It'll work.
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
All right.
Julian says he has a shirt guy, Halo Drippy. Probably tagged him in that. Real quick.
No, I would love to send me some contacts, please.
Yeah.
Oh, and chairs. We need chairs.
I like to keep my
chairs.
business local, man, but when I can't find a local motherfucker to do business with,
You got to outsource.
I mean, shit.
K2 here. I want to again thank you. This is great fun and extremely beneficial for me as a songwriter and developing sound engineer. I play all instruments, write all songs, write 98% lyrics, and have a ton, 98%? And have a ton of great music and emotion. Some finished, some not. All are subject to change and improve. Does it from his recording studio. He previously submitted some bad files and but he needs to take immediate action after hearing Bob say he could hardly listen to it, yet he likes the song.
All right, all right, all right.
All right.
So he's going to send a bunch of songs over the next few weeks, and they're going to be redone as according to what what kind of advice we're giving him.
All right, I just got
So that's
a bunch
interesting.
of donations in here. Once again, thank you
All
all
at
so
once?
much for the
Okay.
donations. I'm
Really,
going to
we
sort
love you
through
so
these. Don, I love you so much. Thank you so much. And then we got Mr. and Mrs. Meaty.
Okay.
I like that.
Mr. and Mrs. Meaty, and one more that I'm missing.
Cody, what's up from Alaska?
That I will find and make sure that I thank you as well. But let's get it going. Sorry. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Living reality in the net by K2.
All right.
That was
K2.
K2
Living reality of the net.
in the net.
Of the net.
The
Did I
net.
say of the net or in the net?
Sandra Bullock.
Of the net.
The net.
Fuck, it should be in
The
the
net.
net.
Internet. In the net.
I liked the. Can I go?
Yeah.
I like the vibe. I thought it was a cool vibe. I really like. I like he's got this like weird style to him. It's like off rhythm a tad, which I dig because it's like right when you start feeling like something's about to go south, all of a sudden, and it kind of picks you back up. It's like almost like off rhythm, but
It's funky.
it is. And the vocals, you have a good voice. I feel like it's like he's using it like that. Like that's kind of more 80s.
Yeah, like
early
Don
80s
says,
type of
like
voice.
Talking Heads and stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I feel like he's trying to sound like that, which is good. But the production, like, there's so much tin, and like, it just didn't sound like the voice sounded like literally like it was in a trash can. Like, and there's a good way to make that effect without putting too much. I think it was too much reverb.
Yeah, it was something.
And it was starting to scream in my ears a little bit, like towards the high ends. But the originality of it is really cool, and the creativity of it, I think, could have been a little bit better. It didn't really change pace much at all. But all in all, I give it a 6.5. I mean, it's a good track. I think this guy's onto something.
For sure.
And I dig it.
I'm right there with you, Paul. His voice does have that same that talking head style to it, but really like his overall sound just sounds like there's no bass to it, there's no volume to it in this recording, or just in general. Maybe I think it's probably just the recording. I think you got to get some more backing vocals. I think you're using the reverb and the delay, the effects, the wetness to kind of provide that density for you, and it's just overpowering. The highs were way too high. They were getting accentuated too much by the reverb. It was resonating in that high frequency area, and so that's something you need to definitely drop down from there. I think it definitely has that 80s sound. I think what's missing for sure is going to be some synth, though. I think that would just spice it up to a whole other level.
For once, I agree with you about the synth.
For once, yeah.
It'll be like a metal song. It'll be like, you know what you need, man?
Some synth.
Synth solo.
Some of that synth solo. Actually, you did show me a metal song with synth in it.
Yeah, that's true.
That was actually pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Maybe a bad example there.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So,
yeah, man, and so yeah, just in general, I think that with that, the production just needs to be cleaned up a little bit more. The guitar sounded like it was being buried, but even though it was the more present thing, it's just so all over the place, funky, that it just was being drowned out somehow, and I can't exactly put my finger on why, and it might just be the effect. Yeah, I think it was a good song though. I'd actually vibe to this even if I heard it on the fucking streets. I'd give it a 6.5.
6.5. We got some other ones. Scroll up for a second. We got 5 from Vinny.
Yeah.
Needs some
This is 6 out
pizzazz.
of
I agree
10.
with that.
Yeah.
It does need a little bit of pizzazz. It's got this like really cool, like
Ty's is
nerdy
6.5.
80s, early
Julian
80s
says
vibe.
6.
6.5.
Diff says great production, but muffled vocals.
Yeah,
Change
that's
up
the
to
thing.
7.
That's what you said too. You said that the instruments were keyed in very nicely.
Ty says it kind of sounds like Gary Pruitt. It kind of does.
The guy singing like his actual voice.
Yeah, it's like-
he does.
You know,
Very
it kind of almost gives me
Yes.
like.
Which I like that type of voice.
yeah.
I do.
It almost gives me like a Les Claypool vibes.
What the fuck is Les Claypool?
The singer from Primus.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Hello, Joe.
He's got
Yeah,
that
he's
kind
nice,
of.
but
He's got
sounds something like that,
He's
Bob.
got that kind of like nasally voice, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, does man be? I don't remember how the song goes, but yeah, I agree.
Winona got big
all
brown
right,
beaver.
so Bob, what do you got on this track here? It's
Yeah, no, like I said,
funky, fresh.
like I said, like I was saying earlier, that the instruments were recorded very well, but the vocals were, there's way too much effects on there. You could even hear it as soon as he stopped singing. You could hear like the effect like
Kind of like
drop off.
Like, ooh, like, yeah.
But I don't know. Just got to redo those vocals, man.
What up, Jazzy?
And clean them up a little bit. Overall, it was a good song. I liked it, but it did need like something in there to change it up a little. But it's above average. I'm gonna sit on a 6.
6. I have limited. I don't know why. I gotta figure something out here during the next track.
Why?
I got limited range over here, guys.
Can't really move too much here.
Take my arm. I try to come out, give one of these. I can't really.
No, can't do
Maybe
that.
we could like. Is there a way we can?
Well, you had
maybe
it
make
clipped
this
to the
in there?
table
I
earlier.
see something happen. Maybe I can like an exoskeleton.
That's what I was about to say, man. You just
there
get
you go.
attached to your
like
back.
like Bill Burr and the Mandalorian with that little gun thing.
That one just come out his
There you
back.
go.
God damn, Bill Burr and the Mandalorian.
Yeah, it implies there's some sort of like space Boston, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
That's weird that you say that, dude, because that's so funny. That's how I felt watching it. He's just like, hey, what the fuck is this?
Hey, where'd you guys make this?
Millennium
Hey.
Falcons? What is this? You're just like, dude, this guy. That's more of a Brooklyn thing, but you know, you get the idea. It was weird. It was weird though. And yes, we'll look into the robotics.
Yeah, he's not a bad
exoskeletons
actor,
of
though.
the future.
All right.
Better
We-
comedian.
We got Julian just donated, and he was one of the last ones from last night. And Vinny's in there, but like I feel like let's run through Julian real quick because I
Yep.
do remember saying we were gonna play him like
Right away, yeah.
right away.
This is the song that he sent. It's a track called My Store.
And Vinny's a good sport, and we love him, and I'm sure he's fine with that.
He says something here too. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, it's Julian Miles from you guys live. The song is in the last email I sent. Tell Taylor I said thanks again. She really made my night with that. Taylor, thanks again. You really made his night like that. Great show, and I look forward to tuning in every live from here on out. Blessings. Can you believe that? Thanks, Julian.
That is Julian. That's it's fantastic, and I'm glad we're getting to this track. So it's Julian Miles. Is that the name of? Is
Yep.
that his actual name?
Let me see here.
His name.
Intel
Stage
Miles.
name.
Intel the brain. Intel.
Intel.
I think we call Intel.
Boom ding boom ding. All right, what's the name of the
Track's called My Storm. Yep.
How long was that?
That was nice and short.
250.
250. Actually, I thought it was shorter than that. All right. Well, what am I doing, Bob? You ask. I'm sharing.
You are sharing.
Sharing away.
Because sharing is caring.
So many places. Look at me going to Sharetown.
Sharetown. Welcome to Sharetown, USA.
Was it
Future
Dan saying
place
the other day,
Well,
like,
where share
I'm going to take you to Flavortown.
Yeah, I got
Like, yeah, I love Flavortown.
I got a timeshare there.
Timeshare
real
Flavortown.
nice.
That's crazy. Swing by.
Yeah.
All right. So, Intel, My Storm, Julian Miles.
Yeah.
The
like
incomparable Julian Miles.
Intel
man.
the brain.
That's like the perfect, like, just chill in the basement, smoke a blunt.
I
and
really
fucking-
liked it. I liked it. It reminds me of kind of a winter, like cold concrete feel to it. Like that's my type of shit, man. That's what I grew up on. So like that type of music reminds me of just like you're trudging down the street in your boots in the snow with your fucking hoodie up and just trying to stay warm and thinking a lot. It's really deep emotion evoking music, which I like. Which is where I think maybe the lyrics need to be a little bit more present in the track. I think you mixed it right. At first, I was like, "This is really good production."
Yeah.
And then your voice has got this like automatically, like just like I don't know, automatically, very well, yeah, automatically, like it's natural. Natural is what I'm looking for.
Effortlessly.
Effortlessly is what I'm looking for. Thank you. Like this roll to it that's really deep, great, like just really great presence. But at the same time, it almost when you add some, I think there was some reverb on there that was a little too hot. I can't pick it out easily, but it was muffling the words a little bit when they were coming out. So some of them I was picking up and other ones I wasn't. So I would definitely, if it was me, I'd correct that a little bit to make your vocals a little more present. But I liked it, man. I thought it was a really good track. I love the beat. The second verse was a lot more. I want to say peacock. You know, he was showing off a little skills in the second verse.
Yeah.
Guy's got good flow to him. I would like to hear more from this guy, and I'm going to give this a 7.5. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I was going to give that one a 7.5 as well. I thought
Boom.
Thought it was. I didn't hear that many production issues. I thought it was done pretty well. I mean, there's a few things, but nothing to write home about. So 7.5, man.
Good stuff,
like
man.
that.
7.5.
Like, very cool, chill song.
Every time you say 7.5, I'm gonna hit it. So.
John gives it an 8. Jamia gives it an 8.5. 8.
I'd be right up there with you if I
Cody,
could hear the
7,
vocals
Vinny,
a little bit better.
Biff 7.
And in some spots, they're too. Here's the thing. What I mean about that is it's not that I can't hear them. I can't hear the words that well because his voice is very bolsterous. So that part's fine. It's just some sort of way, maybe tweaking a little bit of high ends on your vocals.
I think
to
he
make
said
sure
he's
it
from
comes
Gary,
through a little bit.
Indiana.
No shit.
Yeah.
Guess where I'm from, bro? Not Gary, Indiana, but it's Greenwood, Indiana, which is not far from Gary. So
Yeah, if you can double the Vox, I think that's definitely what you need
that's
to
why
do.
we're hearing things similarly.
People are saying in the comment section, you definitely want to double up on the Vox. I think that's a great idea as well. I was going to say the same thing. I always end up saying that in the end. But seriously.
Yeah,
seriously.
effects, like use effects. Like a lot of times you can get by. Ethan's the king of this shit. You get by without effects by layering vocals.
Yeah,
A
well,
lot of times you can layer vocals.
I almost
and-
could have swore I heard a little bit of layering on there.
There
Just
might have
maybe
been.
It seemed like there
wasn't
was.
There might have been.
But we were
Maybe
talking
use
about
a
like
little
on the
more separate.
chorus, adding some more chunkiness to it by doing that, just specifically on the hook, which the hook wasn't bad, man. It reminded me of a lot of old school throwback shit to the 2000s, 90s and shit. Like Bob said, smoking a blunt. I could see cruising to this in the summer. I was gonna
Yeah,
think,
we did go to school in that. Sorry,
yeah. Oh, I don't
Christian school.
know.
Doesn't
Oh,
count.
okay. Yeah, man.
Baptist.
Thought it was legit as fuck. I'd give it a 7.
7 from Ethan. We got a lot of good scores in this one, though, right? Yeah, some good ones, man.
It's
Flood
coming
in.
out of the comment section too.
I really dig that track, man. I think you're onto something special. I'd like to hear more from you. Please send more. And
Just do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
Plug
Just
every-
do it!
Once
Just
again,
do it.
this is my favorite thing to say on the show, but I'm gonna say it in all seriousness. Ready? Plug yourselves. Plug yourselves. Let everybody
that's what
know
we're all here
where you're
for.
at,
Put your
what you're doing,
videos
where to
in
find
the
your
comments.
music, that type of stuff. It's
Yeah,
important.
go ahead and drop links to your YouTube.
Your song might not even be
SoundCloud.
playing right now. It
Facebook,
doesn't
whatever
fucking
you
matter.
got.
Throw your shit up there, and if you know you're coming up in the list, boom, they'll
And
have it
people
in
can
there.
go
You
check
can
you
either
out.
repeat it. Don't spam, obviously. And don't post stupid shit about like trying to sell your like 95 Taurus or some weird shit like that. Okay,
Yeah.
this is not that type of a place. But if you want to
plug your music.
throw your music out there as much as you can. We got a couple of drawings coming up. Once again, if you'd like to donate to the show, all of it goes towards making the show bigger and better. The bigger we get, the bigger you get. Big shout out to Tabitha and Taylor McCarty who've been helping us with the show tonight.
Absolutely.
And big shout out to you guys. If you'd like to donate to the show, $10 gets you bumped up in line, $20 for up next, and $30 for back-to-back submissions. All of them will go into a drawing. Whoever donates to get one of these awesome plug posters
Super
and
sick,
some
super
bopping
sick.
stuff. I don't think Ethan's probably got that ready yet. Do you?
Oh, shit, no, I forgot.
It's all right. We'll get it up there eventually. We got some. Ethan made some pretty cool posters for us. And once again, we're people. If you can't get bumped up in the listing because you don't have any cash to donate, just let us know, man. Just let us know in the comments, like, hey, listen, I've been here the whole show and I'm trying to get my music played.
Yeah.
Don't have anything to donate. And we'll respect that, man. We try to get people up as soon as possible.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
It's a goal, man. It's a
Next
goal.
up,
All right,
we got
moving
Vinnie
next.
Murphy with a track called Hands Down. Let's get it.
cool.
I don't like what you just did.
I love what you
which
just
was,
did.
Stop the song.
I love how he
I was
stopped it
enjoying
though.
the shit out of that.
I
I
gotta
think
go
that
in.
was just the end.
I gotta
know,
get in.
I know.
I gotta get it. I
Very
gotta get it.
abrupt
I gotta
ending.
Get it.
I
I gotta
know.
get it.
That's what I was saying. That was the joke.
Yeah, all right, Ethan, go
Vinny.
ahead.
Ethan, go ahead.
All right, dude. I love
Hands
this.
down, Vinny Murphy.
I gotta say, there's 3 elements overall that just blow my mind. First, your general boom bap again is just addictive as fuck. I love it. C, B, B, 2,
Two.
2,
Two B.
2B, yeah.
To be.
That high-pitched sample, whatever was in the background, that sounded like an old CRT television.
It was like a
being
high,
on.
high fuzz.
You
Like, I
forget
like
that that was the sound that they made, and that's what it is, bro. And it's like for some reason it was transcendental.
Yeah, it was like clouds. It was called cloud fuzz.
It was like that was back in the 90s
and then
and
your static is your
2000s.
lightning.
Yes. Yeah, and third thing, that fucking synth piano fucking sting fill is the shit, all right? Adding it to there was like, it just delights me so much. I think that what you got going on here is fantastic. I think the sample came in, was very forefront and present, and I was a little off-putting, but after a while, after the second time around, I was like, dude, this is totally my fucking jam. The way you ended it, 100%, I give this one an 8.5.
8.5. I'm gonna agree with Ethan. Yeah, this is weird. We're agreeing a lot tonight.
Yeah, that's strange.
Man, this one was cool. I really like the change up, and I'm sure him stopping it abruptly is always, I always give him shit, but he makes mixtapes, so like I'm
yeah,
sure.
I think it just probably flows into the next track.
Yeah, probably
just-
rolls right into it, which I would guess a lot of these tracks do that. But,
Right.
So I never really docked for that type of stuff. I just, a couple times it did happen. It caught me off guard before we learned what he did, and I was like, "What the hell was that?" But now I kind of get it. That being said, yeah, 8.5 for me. I liked everything about it. I liked the change up. I thought it was really cool. I think that anybody would love to get on that, and I don't care who you are, what kind of rap you make, like what kind of flow you have. That's anybody's song, man. That's an anybody track.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really good. 8.5 for me.
I'm gonna change it up.
Switching it.
Yep, 9.
9 for Ethan.
9.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that.
I like it, man.
I thought it would go in well with it.
Oh,
all right,
That
so
shit was bopping, bro.
bobbing.
Yeah, I'm not quite as high as you guys are
Well,
on that. I guess I just need to
is
smoke
that?
more or something.
Yeah, right.
No,
Get on our level, Bob. You piece of shit.
I like the simplicity of it. It was a nice easy beat. Yeah, just about anybody could jump on there and throw some lyrics on top of it. But the one thing I did not like was the tone of the snare drum.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a drummer. I come from a drumming background. That's I grew up playing drums, and that's the hardest fucking instrument in the entire world to get to sound right. Is a goddamn snare drum. And I know it's probably using like samples or a drum machine for it, but like man, just pick any other different tone on there. It
didn't like it at all,
I didn't.
okay.
I don't know. It just sounded like flat or something.
Huh.
It didn't have that pop to it, that ping to it. Yeah. So
That's what you sound like.
damn it.
That's not. I have to change your samples.
That's all I
You
got.
just need
I
to
know
get
that's
rid
all
of
you
his.
have, and I hate it. I hate that. That's the only thing you. Like sometimes they want you to chime in, and it's just like
Because they said coronavirus.
Oh,
Okay, I did
All
not
right,
see that either.
Bob, what do you give it?
I'm still not gonna give it a bad score, but I'm gonna give it a 7.
7 from Bob because of the snares.
Well, and it was just
Embrace it, Vinny.
a little bit simple as far as some of the stuff I've heard from him. This one just seemed a
liked,
little basic.
I liked it. I mean, it didn't have. It
like
wasn't
it.
very long, so it didn't have a lot of chance to move into something really much different. But at the same time, like I like the length of it. I think.
You like the
I don't
length
know.
of it,
I
huh?
like the length.
Yeah.
I like your length, Vinny. I like you. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
Look at you, Vinny.
All right, who we got next? I believe it's Paul Wolf. Is it not?
Next up, we got Paul Wolf.
Our esteemed accomplice in this building now. He has now entered the studio with us. Not here tonight, but he has his own studio.
He exists
area.
somewhere in this realm.
Oh, that's
yeah.
this Paul.
Yeah, that's this Paul.
Oh.
He's fixing up our upper office over there. He's going to rent it out.
Right,
and,
right.
We are
I
stoked.
knew that guy was named Paul. I didn't know that is the same Paul who's
Yeah.
singing music in.
You gotta check him out. He's a younger guy. He's awesome. I've seen nothing but hustle and
Very ambitious,
dedication
yeah.
by
Well,
all
shit,
him and his buddies.
From what they've been doing to that room up
Yeah,
there,
that's
I
how
can
it's
tell
done,
they know
man.
what they're doing.
He's not just up there by himself. He's got a
whole
bunch of
crew.
dudes coming in helping him out, bunch of ladies coming in helping paint and doing other stuff, and then he had his Uncle Tom in there helping him with the floor. I mean, that's teamwork. That's how you get shit done, and I'm excited to have him on the squad. Paul Wolf, what's the name of the track?
Name of the track is called All the Time featuring Devo. He says he just put this song together, or he put this song together in the last 3 hours. Freestyled his part.
All right.
So this is fresh off the presses.
Man, you know we're gonna give it. He knows this too. He knows he's gonna have to see us in here later.
Yeah.
There we go. Pause. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, all the time. All the time. I've been all up on my fucking grind. Fucking with the team, yeah, you fucking with some slimes. Yeah, we all lead, only if it's me and mine.
Picked up a pack and I doubled up. Doubled up on my cups that I'm sipping. Bulldogs, yeah, we all vicious. She wear red bottoms, but I like Christians. Yeah, I might bag her if she act different. Straight buns, yeah, y'all mean no business. No rags, all riches, so shipping. Yeah, we really out here on this fucking mission. Gotta go get for my goddamn family. So lit that it's hard to understand me. I've been on the court, even posting them bleachers. Here's a lesson, get some class, you might need a teacher. Couple racks if you really want to feature. I'm a pastor, but they call it like a preacher. You can hide, but I'm really gonna seek ya. You can hide, but I'm really gonna seek ya. Heat seeker, sit back, let me seat ya.
This is the class, and I am the teacher. Hit it the pass, puff on the reefer, push on the gas, stick to the street. Yeah, they right on your ass. If you ain't first, then you win last. Everlasting, like we boxed in, do it often. We can't stop this. Couple bands, Lil Ma, let's go shopping. All gas, no, we never stopping. Yeah, we never stopping, cause we do this often.
Coolin' with my niggas, we gon' run it like an option. You ain't in my lane, nigga, you ain't in the top 10. Killer with the flows, I might make a nigga drop dead. Spittin' hella poison, better nigga filled with lead. I been chillin' in the back, time to flex on these hoes. I been focused on the stacks, I'ma shine with the bros. There's some different type of niggas who done came up out the cold. It get brick like some stone. Bad bitch, cute face, tryna go home and bone. Now me, no way, never sippin' Patron. Big gas, what I smoke. Lil' bro, on the road, he got caught up with a pole. And my life is full of action, there ain't never been dull. I'm a young bull, ready to rumble. Big star, I'ma be no bumble. This is when I break off like a huddle. Neck be dripping like a puddle. When I get the bag, a nigga never fumble. Coolin' with my niggas, we gon' run it like an option. Newton, cam girl with the lap dance. Put a young nigga in a love trance. Nigga in a love. Love trance. Put a young nigga in a love trance. Fitting all that ass in them jeans. She gon' make me ball out.
This is the class, and I am the teacher. Hit it the pass, puff on the reefer, push on the gas, stick to the street. Yeah, they right on your ass. If you ain't first, then you win last. Everlasting, like we boxing, do it often. We can't stop this. Couple bands, Lil Ma, let's go shopping. All gas, no, we never stopping. Yeah, no, we never stopping. Man, we can't stop.
Scroll up. I want to see some of these. I want to see some of these scores. So
that
that's
the end of
Paul Wolf,
P-Dub.
P-Dub, all-time featuring. Is it Devo?
Devo.
All right, man. I'm gonna let y'all take the helm on this one, but let's see what kind of scores we got in the crowd here. So
That's
we
it.
got
We just got
just
Paul-
7.5.
7.5 from
So we got one. We
Ty.
got dope track. First part.
7.5.
I'll be real with it. I like that hook. Is that our neighbor? I thought that was
I think,
feedback.
I think it was a truck outside or something.
Oh, loud as shit.
6.5 on it.
6.5. All right, who wants to take this one first?
I'll get up on it real quick.
All right, man.
I think that the main issues are some of the most apparent issues, and it's probably lies in the fact that you just recently got this done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with the good shit. First off, your cadence, as Paul says it, your lyrical rhythm. In my case,
Your intensity, your energy,
Yeah.
aura, all that stuff.
the way you rap is good. You can tell that there's talent there. Your rhythmic ability, it's there. Your ability to just hit it right on the mark, it's there. If you freestyled it, then 100% there. The overwhelming elephant in the room is the production. The beat, a little distorted, not the worst part. The vocals are the ones that are sounding way too muddy and way too midi a little bit here.
Well, his first set of bars after the beginning, that was that was pretty, like, we were looking at each other like, damn, this is echoey.
Yeah, it's definitely got a lot. Yeah. The second thing is that the beat continuously, especially towards the end, and I think at the end of the first chorus, it does this, turntable, spin down. And that's just not on beat, and it doesn't sound very good.
Yeah,
it needs to be tightened up. It needs to be that part needs to be tightened up because it just throws off the rhythm. Unless it's like a dance video or something like that, where you're able to visualize the rhythm. I think that I would just tighten that up.
I 100% can see what you're saying there.
What do you give it as a score?
I thought it was generally decent. Overall average, in my personal opinion, 5.5.
5.5 for me, then. 5.5 for me. I'm going to go next. I'm going to give it one of those. You're getting some great scores in the comment section, man. And I really am. I'm going to give you some love on this one, too. But, yeah, I mean, we could. What I'm excited about is that you're in this studio now, and we can help each other. We can converse. That's going to be a good thing because we've dealt with a lot of these types of issues in the past on our own. Like the ones that cause different types of feed and tinniness.
You didn't miss the drawing at all, no.
I thought, man, you get some. He got 9 out of 10
for the beat.
I love the beat.
For the,
I don't know.
I said 9 out of 10 for the beat, 5 out of 10 for the vocals.
Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say I don't know if Paul made that beat or if he bought it. If he made it, that's definitely amazing. I'm gonna rate it as if he didn't, just because that's how I always rate him. That being said, production. I thought the vocals were really cool. I did think that you could use a little more intensity, a little more energy. Work that mic out, man. Like really get after it, and practice some different type of. I want to say practice energy, but that's really what it is, man. Mm-hmm. Practice. Try to get more intense on the mic because I feel like you have a lot of good lyrics there, but they're coming off kind of shallow because you're just kind of monotoning a little bit with your voice, and it doesn't sound like you're really rapping. It sounds kind of like at certain parts where you're kind of just flowing, and just talking. But the beat was fire. That guy, the second verse, main thing is this, before I go into a whole thing, the vocals and the beat need to mesh more. Yeah. There has to be an equality there where one part you were like way dimmer and then one part he was like way too hot. You got to equal that out. There's some cool tips and tricks we can show you when you get your studio set up, and I'm confident that this will be a really, really good track when you're done remastering and doing everything you got to do to it. That being said, we do get unmastered stuff in here. Chris McReynolds Abyss, he sent us one today that we're going to check out. That he said was unmastered as well.
See, that's one thing I'm going to start doing too. So I'm going to have the score, if it was finished or whatever, the production and everything was on point, and then as well what it is now. That's what I'm going to start doing.
I mean, just maybe
the first one's not
flaccid score. I'm going to give it a 5.5 as well. 5.5 for me, but I think you got a lot of talent there, man, and some potential. And you just got to tighten it up a bit, man. Tighten it up, production-wise, and fucking kill it, my guy. Well, I'm excited to work with him on stuff like this. This is what we were talking about prior.
All right, so I really like the beat, and I think every single one of us in here was dancing a little bit at one point.
Yeah. It's got that vibe.
I like the pitch drop, and he's like, it went good with the track.
So I did like it, and I like the lyrics too. That second guy, who was the Devo.
Devo.
I really liked his rapping, man. It was cool. You just gotta tighten that up and get the production cleaned up, and get the timing a little cleaner. And there's a lot of potential in that song, so I'm gonna give that one a 6.
6 from Bob. Good score.
Nice.
All right, well, good, man. And you know what? I'm sure, in the future we're going to get to hear more from Paul. I mean, he's in the same building, so.
Yeah, totally.
Fucking check it
Maybe
out.
we'll have him as a guest one of these nights.
I do believe we do have a drawing that we have to get to. We'll get to it next, after this next track that we have to pop in here.
All right.
And that would be?
Sean Chapman. It is a different name, but I can't remember. It's Smiles, that's right.
Smiles, yes.
Smiles.
Yep, the track's called W-Wub.
We didn't forget about you. We saw you pop in the comment section, and we remember that he was waiting last show.
Yep.
So we're going to bump him up a little bit today.
He says, I spent a lot of time on it. It's my second melodic dubstep attempt. It really shows how far...
Melodic dubstep?
Yep, it shows how far...
Did you just say melodic dubstep?
Yep.
It's going to be amazing.
It really shows how far I've come in just a year of producing. It's called Trying, not W-Wub. I have a weird placeholder names. Okay, so it's called Trying.
W-Wub.
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 Trying.
Oh, shit. got their glow sticks out right now? Need to fucking get a whistle and some glow sticks.
Okay.
That I want to buy that one.
It's a good
It
one.
need-
I forgot to type it
I
out.
just want to get it out of the way because I agree with Biff. He said it was overcompressed. I agree. I think it was great though. I liked everything about it. There was a little bit of production errors in there that I heard that were kind of like certain structure. The structure of the song was fantastic.
Got a lot of high scores in here.
Yeah.
8.5.
The structure
Dong
of the
is
song
it
was
a
fucking
Dong is it
great.
a 10?
A 10?
Ooh,
Wow.
10 for Dawn.
Cody gave it a 9. Julian gave it a 10 as well.
Desiree.
Guess what, bitch?
Whoa. Why would you?
That's all I got.
That's all you got. You just got a few cardies.
How dare you?
That wasn't. You don't use it in the wrong spot, Bob. God damn it.
That's perfect. Come on.
Is that Mary Poppins? Who is that?
That's that Swedish girl, the one with the climate change lady.
Oh, Greta Thunberg.
Why does it sound like some
He's
old
like, oh, it's
actress?
a Swedish lady. She's got thorns in her beard. Whatever her
I
name
thought it was
is.
like a 50s, 60s silver screen actress or something.
Wow, a lot of high scores, man. I'm gonna agree with that. I'm gonna give it a high score, and I think it's fucking great. I think that the build up was great. Love the drop. I do think it was overcompressed, and so I did subtract some for different parts of the production. That I don't feel like I try to be unbiased with production, like not what I'm saying. You know? Like what I really feel is something that's incorrect.
Yeah.
And this one I did pick out a few. I give it an 8. I give it an 8. It's a great track. I feel like that could be a 9 or a 10 in anybody's book. I mean, if it was produced correctly, absolutely. You know, the small little errors.
Yeah, man, I'm right there pretty much in the same area. I think it was a really great song. Melodic dubstep
great
and
song.
cinematic. Overall, the production, compression issues, I think definitely were existent, but it was just barely, you know.
Not heightly, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
not
it was
like
just right on the top. It
overtaking
was just like one last bit that you had to take care of. Some people said some tom fills were a little bit iffy. I didn't really pick that up. I thought that overall, you just killed it, man. You just killed it. I can't really. I like how you took us on a journey, man. You took us on a journey all the way out into space and back. It's fantastic. I'm gonna give this one an 9.
A 9.
Great fucking song.
I mean, these are
done.
fair scores, all of them. So far, it's been pretty good. You know, he said, if
like
any
the
of y'all want to start
biddle-
progress, it's here. Let's run back through the scores a little bit again here. I mean, there was some crazy shit going on here. We got
Don says it gave her the lady
she's just out here throwing like that gill.
Just tons.
99,000
gill. Attack gill.
999,000 gill.
Yeah, straight 9 from
tossing it
Tyler.
out on the stage.
Yeah.
That's some nerd shit if you don't know what we're talking about.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
off.
8.5 from Desiree.
Don gave it a 10.
from Dawn. 9
Biff
from
gave it a
Taylor
6.
says straight fire.
Cody, Julian, 10
10 hands down. Wow.
for sure.
8.5 from
Bad Bob pass out
I
the
just
E.
accidentally blocked Ty Cow.
What? How did you do that?
How do I unblock him now?
Whoopsie daisy.
Sorry, Ty.
We don't have that sample. Whoopsie daisy.
I don't think so.
Vinny Murphy gives it 7.5. Yeah. Unblock Todd.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
you
working
unblock
on it. I didn't even know I could block people on here.
You told me to shave my balls.
And you said fall for the
Dude,
love of
Ty
Stop
has
saying
a
your
room
balls.
in his new house filled with clay sculptures of me, giant penises, and me like this.
Try me again, Ty.
worships
You'll
them
get-
every
get it
day.
for real.
Oh, shit. All right, let's just move on.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that. I'll give it an 8. I really liked it. I thought it was done well. Dubstep's really not my thing. So, but I was like moving to it. So
I'm getting a little bit more into it lately.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I haven't given dubstep a fair enough. Like, I listened to it for a small amount of time, and then I just kind of was like, that was fun. And I just kind of like moved on. I'm kind of getting back into a little bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Give it
nice,
another
especially
chance.
hearing somebody that's like I love hearing original music from the artist because it's always like I'm hearing shit nobody else knows about.
Waldo says
Like the inner hipster comes out,
compression
and he
tips
comes
there,
out,
too.
and I'm just like nobody else is hearing this shit. Now I'm gonna get to show people how cool I am
stuff
for
here
all
out
this
of the
cool
room.
music. That's one of those tracks. Oh,
That's a
you
good
know,
point.
yeah.
Using
You
a
guys,
filter.
you ever heard of Smiles?
Gate filter.
Yeah, check him out. You know, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, Paul does listen to dubstep. He's totally
Smiles.
cool
I
like
have been
that."
seeing a lot of stuff with rhythm as well too. You're right.
All right, let's do these drawings.
Yeah.
Here, I gotta give you some. I'll just feed the information to you, okay?
I already got it.
I was trying to keep better track of this shit, you know, but I just I haven't done well. So I'm just gonna feed them to you as we go. You got the first one should be Thomas 3 times, Vinnie Murphy once,
Gotcha.
and
why don't we
we're
try
gonna
and like
roll the
why don't we
magical
try and
die.
like space them out so
Wait,
there's
did
not
you,
like 3 people on
one?
3 all in the same.
Because that's the point of doing it. I mean, I don't know.
All right.
Thomas has
One
got a good
time.
chance. He dodonated, you know.
It wouldn't change either way.
Okay.
Hold on real quick though. Also, do you have any of the bopping? Can you pull one of those up?
Oh yeah, shit.
Pull that up real quick while we're waiting. I just would like to remind everybody that 99% of all plants are 100% metal.
No, it's
Did you
the
know
other way
that?
around.
It's the other way around. Jazz. It's 100% plants
Our
are 99% metal. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Those of you that don't know what we're talking about, ask Jasper. Send her DMs.
yeah.
She'll gladly
Slide
respond.
up in there.
Don't tell people to slide up in my sister's DMs, bro. Fucking show right now. Come on. Ethan's gonna pull up these other graphics that he made earlier. They are pretty cool. I honestly was very impressed with these, and we're gonna throw them on shirts. Once again, when we get a shirt guy, dude, I've been just trying to run motherfuckers down. Anybody, and I can't. Everybody always is like, you know, I got this, I got that, and then it's just hard to pin somebody down. So when we find somebody, I promise.
Why you got to keep giving
is.
us the runaround, guys?
Yeah.
We need shirts and hats and
When I find you,
Panties
right, I'm gonna pin
and
you down, and we're gonna do business.
suspenders. and-
Yeah. Use your toes like this on the Achilles.
Oh,
Oh my
Like that.
lord.
that's pretty
That's how you
rough.
pin
That's pretty
somebody
rough.
down.
Yeah. Can't move
That's
from
rough,
that.
bro.
All right. You got the graphic up?
Here's one.
Just don't pull up the porny.
Well, I told he should have erased that off of this computer. All right, there's one of them right there.
yeah.
Okay, so that's one of them. We're going to be getting one of those done, and the other one is like that, but kind of a different color.
Yeah, we have a few different ones
Yeah,
too.
we're going to be
just
we're
none
going
of
to
them
be
are on
printing this one out.
computer
So
right
this
now.
is the one we're going to give away this time.
Yep.
And I want to get the other ones done too, which
Yeah.
we just haven't gotten them printed out yet.
Yep. Very true.
So we'll be getting all that done in the near future, I promise. I mean,
my
Thanksgiving's
gosh.
a bitch. You guys all know it. We know it. You know, it's the one time of year that everything halts for a stop, so you can eat so much food that you feel like shit, and then regret everything the next day.
Okay, well let's do this one roll.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
One time, and it is Thomas. He's gonna be the winner. Thomas is the winner of that one, and I don't know if it's Vinny's birthday tomorrow. We'll probably just send him one as well.
Yeah, totally.
Because he's amazing. So the next one is going to be Don twice, and Julian Miles twice.
Give me a second. Okay.
Don, Julian.
Don.
And this one will also be for one of those posters, the Boppa ones.
Julian.
Are you guys doing all the prices right now?
Just the ones that we've gotten in right now.
And here we roll real quick. Wow. 3.
3. All right, so we're going to hit it 3 times. First one. Oop. Second one. Oop. And Don
wins
Hoarder.
again. Oh, man.
Great job, Don. And tough luck, Julian. I'm sure you will get I'm sure you get one of these in due time.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody.
We want everyone.
At one point, we're just gonna fly over everybody's houses with the helicopter, just make it fucking rain.
Just throwing fucking
Just dump
bombs.
posters.
It's gonna be great.
We want
to get to that point. We have a couple more in the cage here for a couple for our next drawing, but we haven't gotten there yet. That being said, who do we have next?
Also, and Tabitha will be helping us out by collecting those addresses, those mailing addresses for us.
Tabitha is going to
I don't know what Thomas's last name was.
Odom. O-D-O-M.
See in the comments.
Should be.
Indeed.
All right.
All right.
Don, I'm sure, is in this chat. I'm pretty sure.
Dawn, we have her address already.
Jasper, are you confused about the
We've
plants?
already sent her some shirts.
About the plants?
Paul shits and plants.
So here's what happened. I said that to my sister just joking around, and she believed me for a minute. She was like, wait a minute, that doesn't
make
sound
sense.
right.
It's like, of course not.
By telling you to DM her, I was jokingly saying that's as like a confusion thing where maybe she would get DM'd and be like, Paul, it's funny. And now I'm seeing it's like maybe not that funny. So stop DMing my sister and asking her what happened.
Yeah.
All right. She's getting upset at me. This is backfiring very fast.
Oh, no. Where?
I shit in the plants. She knows. Okay?
She knows.
Ball shits in the plants.
Yeah, but I don't wipe with them because they're 100% metal.
Plants are 100% metal?
Yeah.
No, they're 99% metal.
Oh, wow.
I keep getting it wrong.
Okay, next up, we got... Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is Abyss with a new track that he's working on called Pockets.
Cool.
It's still a work in progress.
Pockets.
It's still a work in progress, so he knows the mix isn't exactly on point. He's looking for feedback on the delivery and the flow. Like, is there enough emotion and switch-ups in there? Because I tend to be monotonous on tracks. Also, I'd like to hear all of your guys' reaction to what feeling this track pulled from you. My point is to paint a feeling with words, not too complicated, LOL. Abyss with a track called Pockets.
Blast off glittering gold, glittering butterflies sit upon the withering stone. See how the couple tries with the Mississippi Patron. Never the waterway, parched by the arc is a heart in the water maze. Art's been lost, and the poor boy cries to the sky. He denies through replies he's a boss. Tossed in the sauce, and his bride is the cost. Magic relies on his ties to the boss. For return he pleads, and all of his seeds and the teaching that he leaves concedes to the meat. He depends on reverse, curse in the purse while his kids feeling hurt. But his verse was the worst, so he relying on the past and the void and the vast is a universal. Beats tune the purple beats flew pickle fast with a crew full of plastic. Using herbal to abuse the hurtful beast. Exposing the depths of depression, the severance from heaven. Exalt with a low clause. It's dark, but the message is left, and the messenger sent me to Bart with a flow boss. So the story told, bold, living cold. Got a pocket full of sunshine, pockets in the runtime. Bought a little fun rhyme, followed to a gun sign. Lost him with a dumb blind, got him on the run, guys. Red sign with a blacked out stop. Ultra mash on the gas with a flashed out wingspan. On the verge of a kill for the guild, no avoiding the violent approach if we can. Chivalrous on the track with the freelance. Stand fast with the blade on the wee man. Don't freak when they come up, creep, no sleep, so deep with a pocket full of sheep.
Ruby eyes won't shade with a pocket full of magic. Just a little rest for the wicked, what I'm asking.
Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep with a pocket full of sheep. Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep with a pocket full of sheep.
Never get no rest, so we feeling suicidal. Gotta cry for help, got his hand up on the rifle.
Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep with a pocket full of sheep. Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep with a pocket full of sheep. Fly is the rhyme in the beat. See a blind man mind with a climb to his feet and his spine is resigned to align with defeat. Cause the wine never find what you find in his teeth. Green eyes so refined from the split life open. Pride for a benchmark amidst like opus. Dry as a parchment, lips like focus. Fall toward the prey in the sand if you can. Lace trays of dome upon the pen. Incline to dean hydroxyzine to bring rest. Hell, I'm broken when I sleep, so I focus on the sheep. Got a pocket full of gas as a dream gas. Which green was a way to redeem what I fiend, but it seemed that the reef is a regress. So I lean on my jeans, I believe some routine fire playing on the deck till it ejects. Might help you sleep.
Don't sleep.
With the voice keep telling me the melody is heavenly, embellishing a felony of killing gods and jealousy. The level in the test could be my Hades to Persephone. So eyes fall, no dreams peak when the master speak. Rise eyeballs, no sleep from the liquor and the pills and the sheep.
Ruby eyes won't shade with a pocket full of magic. Just a little rest for the wicked, what I'm asking.
Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep with a pocket full of sheep. Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep with a pocket full of sheep.
Never get no rest, so we feeling suicidal. Gotta cry for help, got his hand up on the rifle.
Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep sleep. With a pocket full of sheep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep. With a pocket full of sheep.
Very
Ah,
cool.
man, there's a reason they call him the word wizard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. You want to start on this one, Ethan?
Yeah, totally. When we're talking about just vibes and stuff, I know people said lo-fi. I got that strong fucking Spirited Away.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, it had like an Asian like.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just this
Asian kind of,
really warm cinematic string sections that we're driving. I had drive to them, which is hard for strings to do without being percussive, and you know that beat has it all. I think that beat is perfect, and it's perfect for you.
It's perfect for you.
I agree, I believe that firmly. For you. There was a couple parts with the Don't Sleep that were just a little bit off, but you know, delivery was on point pretty much 100%. The flow seemed fine. It was good, man. It was
Yeah,
good.
we're not, because he said not to grade this on
Yeah, the production. Yeah,
Right.
it was just really all just about the flow and the delivery and the mood and the vibe, and it was a very warm vibe, man. It was
Very easy to do too.
reminds
most
me of
definitely.
summer. Yeah. Dude, straight up, I give this one if we're going by the delivery, I think the production was good too. I'm gonna bop that in my score
The
as
production
well.
wasn't terrible.
I'm gonna bop this one as a 7, solid.
7, solid 7. Got you, motherfucker. That was like when you did this, and then I ended up on top. Bob, you're just making noise now. I'm gonna ask you to stop or
You
leave the
can't-
premises.
You can't do that. Not with your fancy
I'm gonna-
buttons.
I can. I just don't know how.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to jump in on this one, and if we're not grading production here, obviously there's some pretty big production flaws.
It wasn't
But
terrible, but
they weren't
yeah.
terrible. But you could tell it was unmastered, and you could tell that there was parts where he maybe needs to they need to go through and get the timing on a couple spots right. I think they got it right overall.
Yeah.
Baldus
There
is
was
more
somewhere in
punchlines.
the second verse there. There's a little bit of a glitch, a computer glitch. if you
Computer
will,
glitch.
that kind of like happens. I mean, also the lyrics were great, man. The hard thing with your songs is like, and I've noticed this over time, is that you are saying probably 30 to 35, maybe even 40 at sometimes % more words than the average individual who's rapping is, because you rap so smoothly and so fastly. And you get through a lot more syllables like cleaner,
Fastly.
smoothly, and more fastliest. The fastliest lyricist. That's
Yes.
that's a new
The fastliest.
documentary.
Oh, the
show.
fastliest lyricist, where they find the most fastly one.
Yeah.
The fast. Yeah.
This is
I mean, it's amazing. You guys should check it out.
It's got.
It opens your eyes to
If
the world.
anything,
It
it's got
does.
to be the singer from.
It's probably Chris.
it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. He's the masked lyricist. The
Whoa.
fastliest lyricist.
There you go.
Yikes.
That being said, I thought it was great, man. That your creativity is always at a high end because you're so lyrically talented. Your originality, I don't hear people doing this more often, and that's because I really believe that it's a tough talent, man. I don't think a lot of people have that talent. I used to think people would choose to rapping fast was like a choice. I mean, I always knew it was kind of talented, but the way certain people do it, like to have the enunciation that he does. And,
Yeah, it's
and
clear. You can
crispiness.
understand what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a different thing.
I don't think it's that easy for most people. That being said, I'm gonna give if I'm grading not on production, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think your lyrics were great. I think there's a couple spots where you take some tough breaths, but once again in production, you could probably clip that out, and that's probably where some of the lag is coming from a little bit in certain spots. Is that you just haven't clipped the breaths, the short breaths sometimes.
Okay.
So I could be wrong about that, but I'm guessing. Bob, what do you got?
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I'm going 8 as well.
8 from
'cause-
Bob as well.
Very
'Cause
neat.
I didn't realize till after the song that we weren't going to talk about production, so I kind of spent most of the song focusing on that and not so much the lyrics. But
Yeah.
man, he's the word wizard. I mean,
Yeah.
what else can I say?
And
I like
and
all his shit.
that being said, I've always had that fatal flaw of Chris's is always going to be how many people are going to be able to pay attention and pick out all the things he's saying,
Right.
Because he's so fast and he's using so many he's this guy's an educated individual. He uses words sometimes words to Chris. He'll say stuff to me, and I'm
what the
pretty.
hell did you say?
I'm decently intelligent. I speak for a living. And I'll be like, what the fuck does that mean? Like some of the shit he says to me, I'm like, So sometimes, like, I think people get lost in one part of the song trying to figure out what the hell he just said, and then he's already like 4 bars ahead of him, and you're like, shit.
Yeah, you can start to keep up. Yeah,
trying to catch up. But
really pay attention.
I love that type of shit personally. Me, so
Yeah.
you know. Who we got next?
Next up, we got K2 with his second drop for the night.
K2, then Julian.
Yes, sir.
Then
Via
Alan
donations.
Ward. Thank you so
Yes,
much
sir.
for your donation, Alan. And Julian
Appreciate you
and
guys.
K2. K2, he messed up his. He was supposed to get back-to-backs.
I didn't realize that. he had
I
more
didn't
than-
realize that. That was my
Same.
fault. No. I didn't realize.
How is that possible?
All right, it's your fault. Let's go.
All right. God's Chicks is the name of the track by K2. Here we go. LeBron James.
LeBron James. That's what it sounded like at the end. LeBron James. Wow. Okay, K2, God's Chicks. Bob, why don't you start?
Yeah, I mean, like I
start,
think I
Bob.
was telling you
Way to
this
start.
right over there. Is like I really want to like this, but the production is just so rough. It makes it
Yeah.
like okay. Here's the thing: is like the instruments are great, and everything sounds good. The band sounds cool. Is it all him doing all
Feels
the
like
parts,
something
or
that
Yep,
Cobra
that's
Kai-
him.
it's just
Feels like something that Cobra Kai would practice to.
Yeah. It's a great montage.
But dude,
music,
they
man.
just need to re-record those vocals and do it with way less whatever. I feel like there's like a, like a shimmer reverb on there or something.
really
just-
high again,
It's
just like
so
the
high.
last
It's so
one, yeah.
tinny.
Yeah,
It's like-
it definitely is like very, very present.
But I really like the instrumental part. I really like the
10 on 10 on the guitar solos right there. But
All
for real,
solos, man.
You started the song with a guitar solo. That's dope. I dig it. I like that shit.
Hell yeah.
But I'm gonna have to give that a 6 just because
6.
the vocals.
I mean, it's still
are
above
just-
average.
It is above average, and I really want to hear this song like redone, just re-record the vocals better.
Yeah, like something. I'm with you 100% on that. I'm giving it actually a 5.5. I thought it was a little bit above average. I mean, I like his music. I think
music's
it's cool.
dope.
It's cool that like he changes his style. Like the last song we heard didn't sound like this type of genre.
No,
really.
this sounds like
The
something
last
that
one
like
we heard was more like 80s, kind of like
80s punk, 80s goth.
This was like kind of more like rock, like metal, like old school metal.
Anthemic, anthemic hair metal.
80s,
rock.
80s metal, you know.
Yeah.
But not like hair metal, like
No, like just like metal, like rock metal.
like rock, like
Sounds like
I would
Twisted
say
Sister.
I would say this.
no, not Twisted Sister was hair metal.
That's what this
But it was
sounded like.
similar too. It was similar to that. I mean,
I was thinking more like
it needs the production needs
Suck
work.
it, Geisler.
Suck it, Geisler.
Present it.
Present.
Let's do this. Listen, I think the production needs work, but I think it's mostly on the vocals. I do think the guitar solo was dope. I thought, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff.
There
in that
was
song I
there
liked
was
about it.
one or two times when I heard something was a little off time as well.
I dock heavy for production.
Yeah.
I think production flaws are one thing, but like if your voice, like if you take out the
There you go.
vocals,
This is like Motorhead, like like that kind
yeah,
of shit.
yeah, kind of like that. I mean, if you take out the vocals on that track, I think the score goes up quite a bit, and that's what it should. That's what I'm trying to get at. So 5.5 for me. E, what do you got?
Yeah, man. Pretty much saying the same thing you guys got. I like that 80s hard rock type vibe to it. There was no clarity, and when it comes to his vocals, like seemed like everything was just really like big, but it was as if you scaled it up, instead of actually building a bigger vocal. It was all
That's actually a
stretched
perfect way of
out.
putting it. Like over pixelated vocals.
Yeah, low res because it was just way too big for what you were doing.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
The guitar solo, the guitar solo right off the
Grab
bat, the
your
guitar solos
washcloth.
in the beginning and throughout the whole song in general, I thought were fantastic. Great guitar skills. A little disorienting overhead when it was combined with the other issues, such as the vocal process or the vocal.
You say disorienting.
Yeah.
I can't fucking talk today.
I mean, you both, man. You and I. I and he.
I and he.
Dummy.
Him and I, idiot.
Yeah, it's a good song, though. I dig it. Just nothing that really catches my eye beyond that. Needs more production. I give it a 5.
I sometimes forget that people just don't know our inside jokes, and
Right.
probably half the shit I say isn't as funny as I think it
Well,
is.
they don't. Well, some
Like
some
what
might,
the fuck
that's
are
like-
him
these
and I,
guys talking
idiot.
about?
Like, why is he calling Ethan an idiot?
Yeah, they have
An
no idea. And it's
asshole?
like I'm just like going along. Like,
I
yeah.
feel like that's the way I coach like youth football and youth sports too. Like I'm really intense.
Yeah,
at
you
all
little
times,
fucking
like,
idiot.
with my son, because he was
yeah.
on most of my teams. And they're like, "Oh, get in there! All right, you're good. You're right. Stop fucking crying." And then he's like, "Why is he yelling?" It's like, "It's okay. It's my kid." All right? I can tell him to stop fucking
very
crying.
true.
Now, if somebody else did that, that'd be kind of fucked up. Just like walk up to your child and be like, "What the fuck's the matter? Shut up! Stop crying." That'd be a little bit different.
Hey,
We should start. We should just normalize
what are you
that
doing
behavior.
to my kid?
Bob, I don't like how happy your face got when you like perceive that as an idea to do to somebody. Like Bob's like, so then he's just like, oh yeah, we could. That's not assault, is it?
No,
Is
yeah.
that assault?
We can yell at babies because I'm down with
I don't
yelling
think
at
it is,
babies.
Paul. I don't think it is. We
I'm
can
just
do
trying to
this for
help
real.
your child, man. What is wrong
Jesus.
with that?
All right. Let's
People are terrible people.
Oh, I know that.
Horses
you don't have
are
to tell me.
terrible people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horses are
We'll get
terrible
into
people.
Let's go. Next up, Intel Miles, Intel the Brain, back at it again with this second submission for the night. This is my song titled Won't Break, featuring
Back
my
at it again.
CEO Halo Drippy and his wife Sonye. I made the song paying tribute to Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park. Oh, nice. Fair warning, the end of the... I'm Joe Biden reading this fucking thing in my head.
Chester Bennington dead?
Yeah,
Yes.
he killed
That's
himself.
sad.
He's a dead man. Fair
And
warning.
So back this up. Start at the part where you started naming off names because I tried to make out what you said.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're reading that a little too
Something
fast.
about his wife. I mean, I'm impressed with your speed.
I don't need the speed. All right.
Give us some more power.
You guys got this? You ready for this?
Yeah.
This is my song titled Won't
Too
Break.
slow. I'm just kidding.
Featuring my CEO. It's called titled Won't Break. Won't break. Will not.
Won't break.
Won't break.
Won't break.
break.
She's fucking with you, dude.
Won't break.
There's no way. No break.
Featuring my CEO Halo Drippy and his wife Sonye. Okay.
That's where I got confused.
yeah.
I made this song paying tribute to Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park.
Paying tribute.
Rest in peace, Chester Bennington.
Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park. Fair warning, the end of the song has a jump scare. I hope you guys enjoy it.
A jump scare in a song, huh?
It's probably just gonna be really loud, like.
All right. Won't break.
Hi there.
Hey. Won't break. Bye. And tell the brain.
I will not break, I'll do whatever it takes. Make my way down this dark and lonely road so that I can find my place called home. I won't break, I'll take this road alone so that I can find my place called home. I won't break, I'll take this road alone.
How could you insinuate, perpetuate the tired look in my eyes, or is it the juju using weight? That's such a stupid thing to say. I'm just trying to be great, demonstrate and literate the corners that I epitomate. Let's get it straight. I'm working my way to the top, and any opponent I will eliminate. Believing my music can make a change and making the money to situate my family and anyone helping me through these chronicles. But one day we'll all be dapper and wearing monocles. The sweat and tears on anything I do just to make it through. Man, it's crazy sitting thinking how much I looked up to you. Come to think that shit was funny, niggas thinking I'm a junkie. He's always baking the Eminem and dressing super grungy. Ain't the first assumption about ITB and it ain't the last. I'm just mad offended them comments are coming from your ass. Almost turned into the old me and started taking out the trash. Instead I caught myself and bought some pens and notepads.
I will not break, I'll do whatever it takes. Make my way down this dark and lonely road so that I can find my place called home. I won't break, I'll take this road alone so that I can find my place called home. I won't break, I'll take this road alone.
Sweat is nice or stupid long, but I know I must be strong. Trying not to run away and find somewhere that I belong. I keep saying I'm almost there, but feel I'm not going anywhere. Shadows slowly closing in, but don't nobody seem to care. Asking me if I'm okay, I know they're lying anyway. They think I was crazy if I said the things I wanna say. Or throw me in the loony bin. Juju, take your medicine, but I'll face my death, take my final breath before I take the Klonopin. Starting to explain all the hurt and the pain that I feel in my heart and thoughts in my brain are racing and I'm pacing the floor. Cause I can't take it no more. Fuck it to everybody that doubted me, let's check the score. I'm out the door.
It was a nightmare.
Okay.
Intel the Brains.
So real quick, we can shout out Taylor.
Just one.
Yeah, brought us a bunch of candy.
Brought us like a giant bag full
You're
of candy.
amazing.
There's a child somewhere that's very unhappy.
Sunsets and
Seriously,
you, what's
so much
up?
candy right next to me right now.
All right.
Straight to the business.
All right. Here's the deal. Originality, creativity. I like that song a lot. I just gotta be 100% with this one. The chorus is by far not fitting in the song. Like it's like it's the pitch is off. It doesn't mesh with the song very well too. I feel like it's a little bit breathy too. Like it feels like it's just kind of being like lightly like kind of put in there, like it's supposed to meld with it. It doesn't really do that. It kind of actually breaks the song apart a little bit. Your voice is fucking great. This gave me like Nappy Roots, kind of like, it sounds like some Nappy Roots type music. Like I love that. He sounds like the guy. I can't remember which one it is. It's a guy from Nappy Roots. He kind of sounds like him. And it has that kind of like southern, like low, kind of low draw, like, but upbeat, beat to it.
Yeah.
To keep you kind of like that, and it keeps you going. I like that a lot. I just think that the chorus is really rough.
Yeah, adding percussion is key, but yeah, the chorus is pretty much the one thing that's holding this song back.
Yeah, I feel like it is. And I don't want to tell you what to do with your music. I just want to tell you that that's what I feel. This song has the potential to be like an 8.5 in my book. I mean, I think it's great, but I think that middle part that breaks up the song a few times, production drags it down to a 6 for me. I'm gonna go with 6.
Right on.
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna use my change. 6.5.
Gotcha.
6.5.
I am totally gonna say the same thing except a little bit better. No, I'm joking.
I forgot to do
Forget
that. It
yourself.
just turned out perfect too.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's
It's candy, bro. Just eat
I don't
it.
know, man. Yeah. No, man. I think that what you
let's
can
go.
do with that vocal is that it's super like. You got to find that frequency. It's kind of in the upper mid, general mid area, upper mid, general high area, or lower high area too.
I think Paul got some bad candy.
No shit. You just want to bring that down a little bit. You could probably throw some sort of multi-band compressor on it to kind of bop it down more and do it in a more dynamic and intuitive fashion. But yeah, isolate those. Target those high, mid, low, high bits of her vocals. Then. I don't know, man. Try to bring up a little bit more low end if you can. I do this. I say this all over and over again. Layer them bitches up, bro. Try to throw some harmonies in those motherfuckers. Hold those. Bring up those fucking layers.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is.
I feel like
you're
in fucking charge.
Throw some low end in it. Just add some harmonies. Add some harmonies on that. It'll change up everything.
Yeah.
And just keep them kind of subtly in the background. It'll completely add a new world of life to that chorus, and that might change a huge overall reaction to it. I think this is great. I appreciate you for that. The song's okay, and I think you got a little bit more work to do, but you're not far off the path. I give this one a 6.
6.
What do you give it?
6.5. Bob, talking brush.
Yeah.
Ty says get even some Smarties.
Those have glass in them, Ty.
I don't use Smarties.
There's glass. We all know this. Okay, where the fuck have you been?
The 95% of all Smarties are
95%
100%
of
glass.
Smarties are 100% glass,
That's
Ty.
true. Look it up. Google it.
It's a statistic they came up with in the mid 90s. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
You like it, don't you? It's
Yeah.
nice. All right, it's not working very well. 'Cause
No,
we're
it's
talking.
not.
Go ahead.
But yeah, do everything Ethan just told you to do.
There you go. Boom.
Okay.
I mean that one a 6.5.
6.5 from Bob.
All right, next up, we got Slow Drip DMT with a track called Reemergence. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm reading this
Slow
right
drip
here.
That's
DMT.
Alan
such
Ward
an
is his
easy
name.
type. I'm surprised that you didn't come up with that name
I
first.
know.
Man.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
dirty.
is Slow Drip DMT. That's the name of the band.
is.
Track is called Reemergence from the album Symphony Number
Reemergence.
1. Here we go.
God, good words. What good words. This is a 7-minute track. I'm going to, this is very meditation type music. I'm going to skip it forward a little bit, and we'll see where we land. She's like, hang on, it might do something.
Yeah,
No, we're
right,
just
keep
stopping
going.
it because we hit the 4-minute mark.
So here, let's do a vote. Who wants us to keep playing
4
this?
minutes is plenty a long time for an instrumental, I think.
All
I mean, it doesn't,
right.
hey, listen, there is a small wavelength change a little bit later in the track. Let's just
Skip
switch
to that.
forward and see what happens.
All right.
But I reserve the right to stop it.
Oh yeah, it really fits the name for sure.
You thought. I hit the brakes there.
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing, man? You are you're a bandit.
Bandit.
Power bandit.
That is what
You steal
only
my shit.
uncivilized people would say.
Yeah, we can't play songs that long. We'll never get through any of them.
But
Slow
that
dip,
was
Dream-
really cool.
Slow dip, DMT.
Slow drip.
What is the
DMTs.
only word on in the English dictionary that ends with an MT?
DMT.
Dreamt.
That's not a word, but dreamt. Yes.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying. My bad.
That'd be a pretty particular question to this exact scenario.
Right. I was like, okay, yeah. What's the point, man? Dreamt.
Reemergence. The reemergence of my chakras.
It was cathartic, wasn't it?
It was great, man. Listen, for what it is, if that's what that's for, if you're trying to clear somebody's chakras, I don't give out 10s on this show.
Dude, we got two
So I'm gonna
10s
give
right
out
here.
I'm gonna give out a sarcastic 10 right now. It's yeah, sure, it's a 10. Because I don't think it's not a 10, but I don't think it is. You know, it's like for what
it
it
a
is,
fucking
for what
10.
it is, it's perfect.
You just gave it a 10?
Wow.
Yeah, 10. It's like a sarcastic 10. It's like it's not the strongest 10 I'm ever gonna give in my life. It's a long ass song, but songs like this could be 3 hours long if you're sitting meditating to it.
I would call it
And to
meditating.
create an atmosphere like that to where I can visualize things in my head. If I was laying down with a sleep mask on, I would have been seeing my
some
greatest
sensory
fears.
deprivation.
I've been seeing my
We got
greatest fears.
a 9,
and
a
my,
9, a 7, a 10, a 10.
I mean, what else do you call it? I mean, is there a worse? Is there really horrible versions of this? I'm sure there is, but they probably aren't the same version. They're probably just noises and like somebody shitting into a bucket or something weird.
It might even be still considered art at that point.
Like, I mean, this is for what it is. I don't see any flaws with it.
No.
Did you hear anything production-wise?
I thought it was freaking fantastic.
Does anybody get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's an amazing track. I do
But
think
for
it's
what
really
it
cool,
is,
and
it's
for what it is,
perfect.
it's perfect. Yeah.
Written by the genre.
Taylor's very confused. This is probably.
Valdo Mas says he wants to lick some bufo toads to this track. Yeah, bro, I'm into that. Let's get a Vision Quest scenario going
What's your
on.
greatest fear, man?
My greatest fear is probably spiders.
Spiders.
Really?
What about you, Bob?
Definitely not.
spiders,
Like
yeah.
spiders, I'm bigger than. I can smush them.
Yeah,
What if they were
right.
big
So it's
spiders?
a fucking camel spider.
Then I'd be absolutely terrified.
It's really scary.
My greatest fear is probably being
Humans are the most
stuck in the
dangerous creatures
ocean
on the face of the earth.
So
with like right in the middle of the
we
ocean.
heard it here on the
Nothing
plug.
around.
If you guys have some ocean spiders, send them our way.
What?
That or
We're gonna scare the shit out of Bob
that
and
or
Ethan in a
dying
prank.
alone as an old man.
I will kill them. I
So
will
an
murder.
old craggy ocean spider comes
Yeah,
up to
no,
Bob
no,
and tells him a story about how he's lonely.
Come here. You know, you
Bobby
can't
like,
help
"Oh
but
my
be
God."
enthralled. You're enveloped by his aura, and he's just fire, fireplace, and he's like, let me talk to you, Bobby.
Let me talk to you, Bobby.
4,000 years ago, when I
Oh,
was
Jesus.
wandering the Mariana
Yeah.
Trench, I stumbled across a little lady that was just far out of my league. I tell you, I got
She's
with
like,
her.
get
Hey,
inside
what up,
the shell."
Nevada?
Yes, and I did so. Worst decision I ever made in my life. But yeah,
Dude,
no.
that was you accomplished that.
All right.
You were going for an old, like depressed, like spider, ocean spider.
Ocean spider, yeah.
That's what I think that would
It's
happen.
tough
Who
down
do
there.
we,
It's
Ethan, who
tough
do we
down
got
there.
next?
Wait, Ethan hasn't given a score.
we haven't?
Or,
Okay.
Ethan gave a score. You
No, I haven't given a
I
score
don't think
yet.
any of us will give us
No, I think that this was definitely what it was set out to be. It sounded like DMT, and if I've ever done it, it sounded like this great segue into like, I don't even know, man, this warp speed fucking drift to 4 light years out of the star system to Proxima Centauri, where we find ourselves with creatures like alien fucking elder crabs, spiders or whatever the fuck. And, you know, they say you meet entities, you know, in different types of interdimensional alien beings when you do DMT. And, you know, I seriously met some. I definitely met some on that journey that you sent me on, man. My favorite part was the... It was the best part.
Just put it in your mouth.
Not safe. There might be a piece of
I think that it's hard not to give this a high score because it's just so gravitationally powerful that your opinion doesn't matter. It's just bound, man. It's just bound gravitationally. So overall, I'm going to give this guy a 10 with everybody else. Yeah.
I feel like it's fair, man.
It's
I feel like it's fair.
literal
I don't,
science.
Did you view anything wrong
It's
with that song?
a
Give me
spiritual
something that's wrong.
obelisk, man. Spiritual obelisk.
Well, yeah, so long, but that's what they're supposed to be. You know, I'd probably, man, I don't have a change left. I changed mine on my SIGs.
No.
I mean, if I was doing this the correct way, it would definitely be, there would be a cap on my score at some point, because I do cap instrumentals. But I don't know, man. I'm going to stick with it. I don't feel bad about this. It's exactly what it's supposed to be.
I thought it was so dope. I think it would be better. It sounds like an in between song to like a Pink Floyd album.
Yes.
It's where they'd play like, you know, a nice opening
I was totally
song.
getting that vibe too.
Big old break like Run Like Hell from Dark Side of the Moon, and then on into Time. That seems exactly what you're going on here.
All right,
Some
what do you got,
version.
Bob?
Well, I don't want to be the party pooper.
I don't want to be a party pooper.
10.
You gave it a 10 too, Bob?
The first time on this show, I feel like this is not like a very respectable set of
Taylor,
10s
leave
here.
the candy,
We've
please.
never had 3 10s on the show.
Joking.
Well,
And I don't feel like
I'm
we're
just
excited
saying.
about giving the 10s.
Taylor,
I feel like this is
amazing.
just like, I guess, you know, whatever.
but it's like
Shit is getting real.
Yeah, I know. I started this. I started this thing where
it's
I was
just
like,
like-
listen, everybody. I'm like, there's
you
no
can't-
problems this song. You can't not
You're
give it a
really
perfect score.
bouncing?
yeah.
No.
What?
What?
Why are you pissed?
She's
Taylor's
upset.
mad. Why are you mad, Taylor?
It
Come
was a
here.
decent. It was a
What do you
journey.
mean that's
It was a good
bullshit?
journey.
It was a perfect song.
It was perfect. It was a perfect ambient song. All right, who we got next?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm burping here.
I'm gonna call. This is
10.
gonna be our spotlight.
Oh,
I think we're good.
thank you so
I
much.
mean, if you have an EpiPen or something, some penicillin,
That's
all this
rough.
goddamn.
Alan Ward says a tribute to Pink Floyd. Nice, very cool, very cool. I love Pink Floyd, one of my favorite bands. You know, and that's just one of the things.
It's the new 8. That's funny.
We're gonna have to introduce 12s to compensate for the 2-point loss.
What was that shit we were watching at Sean's the other day? He's like, well, he's a 10. Well, she's an 11.
Yeah.
It's like,
There's
it's
a
1 to
42.
10.
That's Superstore.
I would give this above 10 for sure.
Yeah.
No.
All right, next up we got Daryl Smith. Why do they do this? This is such a tough thing.
Daryl Smith.
Harry Smith or Daryl Smith. I imagine one of them's the right guy, but it says
Daryl Smith. This is the
the track's called Soaring Cadency, which is actually the first time I've heard cadence said outside of this show. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. For once. Oh, I think you got it.
I'm floating on the waves. All is quiet and peaceful. As I open my eyes, I see a moonbow. Its colors moving, changing and rotating like a kaleidoscope. I'm not afraid. I feel one with the universe. I'm afloat on the waves. Naked. All of a sudden I hear voices whispering my name. I look around, but there's no one there. I'm still looking at the moonbow. waves. I'm lifted up high in the sky. I'm shut off from the world and enter my trip to fantasy. My fantasy. I'm floating on the waves. All is quiet and peaceful. As I open my eyes, I see a moonbow. Its colors moving, changing and rotating. My fantasy. I'm floating on the waves. My fantasy. I'm floating on the waves. All is quiet and peaceful. As I open my eyes, I see a moonbow. Its colors moving, changing and rotating like a kaleidoscope. I'm not afraid. I feel one with the universe. I'm afloat on the waves. Naked. All of a sudden I hear voices whispering my name. I look around, but there's no one there. I'm still looking at the moonbow. Its brightness tickling my body, sending me signals, reaching into my brain. I'm floating on the waves. I'm lifted up high in the sky. I'm shut off from the world and enter my trip to fantasy.
Great spot.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's becoming one with the universe is a whole nother thing. I definitely agree with you. Everything about her vocals sounded super sexual. And what I was thinking as well is that it's mainly from some sort of monologue,
Exactly, like
some sort of
Valdo-
other person. Huh?
Like Valdo just said. I
Night
feel
at the
scared
Roxbury.
and aroused at the same time.
It is like that.
Yeah, that's
it
totally-
sounds like you're in a
feel
very
scared and
sexual
aroused at the
place
same
and you
time.
might not want to be there. You know, like, whoops, this is the wrong bar, but, you know, I've already ordered my drink. And
I'm not gonna leave now,
I
yeah.
gotta finish my drink. Yeah, so
Those end up usually being like the funnest nights.
there you go. You meet some great people. You get and participate in a couple orgies. It's a fantastic
It's
time.
always a good time.
Yeah, but no, I thought it was generally just monotonous. A lot of hypnagogic type of ideas to it. It's basically
Hypnagogic.
like this thing. It's like old school, you know. It's a rave, chill rave. Everybody's vibing on the E, you know, and dancing to some hypersexual old house music. You know, it's dirty. It's very dirty.
It is pretty dirty.
And fortunately enough, I'm really into stuff like that. So I'm giving this a better score than normal. I'm giving this one a 6. It's in my fucking brain.
It's in my gut.
Fuck, I thought I was at like a robot brothel for a minute. Like,
Dude,
Yeah,
getting
that's-
that clang.
trying
I
to
gotta
get
get that clang, bro.
Trying to get that clang.
Clang.
Whoops, this is the wrong bar.
Like somebody comes up and hands you a glass that's like got some weird off-color liquid in it and smoking and shit. And
You're
like,
like,
"Walk this way," and you're like,
Fuck, I mean, might as well, man.
I hope I hit the right button earlier. It turned into a bad
I get it.
ordeal.
It definitely reminded me, like something you'd hear in like a club in Amsterdam or something.
And it seems like it's like late night, early morning type
Somebody-
vibes. Like the
Oh,
bar
yeah,
should
'cause
be
the bars don't
closing
close
right
there.
now.
They're
Oh,
open,
right,
like,
in
all
that
sure.
fucking
club
night.
has
There you
somebody
go. It's like
like
dawn.
rubbing them with some sort of scented oils and lotions.
Smells
Just
fantastic.
Find
It
that
smells
room.
fantastic.
Find that room. Follow your nose.
I just bought
Follow
shot
your
whiskey
nose.
on my nose. God damn it.
Toucan insanity.
Oh, great.
But don't follow it too much. Hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
Oh, that doesn't smell very nice.
I'm gonna give it. That was cool. What do you call that?
I would call it like. Well, I was saying like hypno house, like old school wave
Yeah,
or
there's
house.
like a breakbeat bass to it too. It's kinda-
Hypnagogue. Hypnagogue or is
It's tough
I can't
because
remember.
originality and creativity were pretty cool, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you justify as creativity. You know, when the whole song is like that. You know.
Yeah, it was pretty monotonous.
I don't think it was the person saying the words though. That's the thing. I think that's just a separate sample. So I would just base that like as a DJ. It's an instrumental with the sample on it.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because unless you did that
I
recording,
thought it was cool.
and
Seven,
then
7.5
7.5
for me. 7.5. I liked it. I didn't think the production was that bad. I thought it was cool.
It's definitely
And,
danceable.
I don't think I would give anything else that I heard that's like that in
Down
any way, shape, or
tempo.
form much of a higher score. So take that as a compliment, like a really big one.
That's good enough.
Which is probably what I should have done with the last one.
Cold House.
I feel like we did a good job
I think we did.
on this one.
Yep.
All right. What do you got, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, besides the fact that it was kind of repetitive and I don't really see too many I don't see too many uses for the song other than like, you know, a fucking,
tripping
you know,
Molly
when
your
it's
fucking
4 a.m. and you're in Prague, and like you're at some weird club and. Yeah.
All you hear is just.
I don't know. It was cool though. So and it was really original.
This
So
is like future.
I'll give it a 7.
7 for Bob. 7 for Bob. I don't keep trying to write with this talking brush.
Why are you holding the talking brush?
I don't know.
It's not your turn to talk.
It's
What
taken
was
over
the
the
name of that
mind.
track again?
It was called Soaring Cadency.
Soaring Cadency.
Yes.
And who was it by?
It's either Daryl or Harry Smith. I don't think.
Harry
Harry Daryl Smith.
Harry
Yeah,
Daryl
Harry
Smith.
Daryl
It doesn't
Smith.
sound like that's right, but that's what I got.
HDS. Harry
HDS.
Daryl Smith. Soaring Cadence.
Oh, the Smith boys.
If it isn't the Smith boys.
There's the Smith brothers.
they go.
Back again, are you? Second time this week. Life must be rough.
Who we got next season?
That's a good question.
Next up, we got Laser Gun FM. He says, "Here you go, folks. Be gentle." With a track called Graveyard. Graveyard.
Laser Gun FM.
Yeah.
I like that name.
This
too.
better be some.
Sounds like
With a name like that,
shitty, like
I'm-
a shitty Sega Genesis game.
Laser Gun FM. It's like edgy. It's got like, you remember the roller skating one for the Dreamcast? What was that?
Oh shit!
God dang.
I remember what that was too. I remember
It was all super urban and I can't even remember, dude.
It might have been Laser Gun. Laser Gun FM. What's the name of the track?
Graveyard.
Graveyard.
All right, so this song is like 5 and some change. We're gonna bump it ahead about a minute where there's a breakdown. It's a good idea. So let's do that.
Okay, so I want to go off on this right quick because Alan, you're wondering what type of synth that is. A Roland? I think that could be, like a Roland Jupiter. That's a possibility. I don't know, man. With all the shit that lately, I don't even know. It could be even a Moog. Who knows? Paul's looking for root beer canisters right now, like a homeless man. But what I love the most is your build up and your drop with that dark wave, general synth wave, standard synth wave, like a Juno. Yeah, totally. And Brentley, sorry. Brentley, sorry.
Totally.
What the fuck was that?
But yeah, I think the synth wave drop that you got going on right out.
Mustard packets.
Right
That's not candy.
Kind of an asshole's giving these kids mustard packets.
That's just mean.
Burger
Definitely needs a
King
little bit of
mustard.
mixing.
Put it
I
back.
think, if anything, it sounds like it came off of a fucking VHS tape. So, does it need mixing, or does it sound exactly like what a synthwave song should sound like? In my personal opinion, Laser Gun FM Graveyard. I love the sound effects. Love the whole song in general. It was a good song. I give it a 7.5.
What was in the box?
What was in the box?
What was in the box?
It was mustard.
What was in the fucking box?
Yeah, that was pretty good. 7.5 for me. I'm gonna jump in. So this is where it becomes hard because I feel like we all gave that a 10. I know I'm still stewing on it. We all gave that a 10 because it was like
You said it was
perfect for what it was.
sarcastically, so we all did it sarcastically.
All right. It's fair, I guess.
If we have to say what that song, if I really told you what that song, I would say that song is probably like a 7.5 too.
I'm
But
gonna say
we
the same
said 10
for this
because
one.
we're
I
having
think
fun.
this one's a 7.5 as well. But the difference is like this one had some stuff I could actually pick out of it that I thought would be better. Like the
Yeah,
structure of it.
does
The
need
structure of it wasn't as like aired out. But I feel like if we say that, put yourself in a box. It's the easiest way to get a 10 on the show.
Yeah, right. That's what it's sad.
That's
I don't
unfair.
want that.
That's unfair.
Yeah.
We shouldn't. We're not going to redact. We did all like it very much and think it was really cool. But we're forever tainted.
Yep.
Tainted by our
tainted.
by
steps.
By our taints.
Okay,
And
we're gonna
our
have to release a
missteps.
public apology tomorrow,
Yeah, we'll come out. We'll call CNN and
or we can get a scapegoat.
Yeah, hey, let's
Tabitha's here for some reason,
Tabitha's there's
at
there's
that.
some sort of this thing
Ooh.
where we get her into a car wreck.
Okay.
And
Well,
then
no, what? No, we
she
get
doesn't
her to
die,
take
though.
the
She
blame for
survives.
the rating, not the
Oh,
assassinating.
okay, all right. I was on the wrong.
Another video?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're
It's
gonna
a-
need another video.
You're actually
one
pretty
so
good.
far.
You're actually really good at acting. I was
Yeah,
surprised.
I can't wait to see
Bob,
that. video.
what
It's
do you
gonna be
give this
good.
one as a score?
I don't
The
know.
commercial
There was a
is the
few.
video
There was
I'm
a few
talking
mixing issues.
Not the murder.
And it was a bit long and repetitive, but overall it was good. I'll give it a 7.
7 for Bob.
Next up, we got Valdo Mas. He's been waiting a little while.
Valdo Mas.
Huh?
Let's bust Valdo Mas in there real quick. What's the name of the song?
I'm going to attach a track that's coming out Thanksgiving Day. I'll put my SoundCloud also. My Instagram is Meister Sound 84. EI Meister. Okay? Meister with an EI.
I like that.
Just gonna make sure, because lately I've been having an issue with the I and E and I. Say I before E, but not after C. Like, when the fuck ever?
Receipt?
Oh shit, I before E's on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's except after C. No, that's EI.
There's some
That's
Germans,
EI.
dude. They don't play with those rules.
This is true. That language is like English and hieroglyph.
Schwanz. That's all I know.
Siobhan?
No,
Siobhan.
Schwanz. That's the only one I know in German.
In German? You don't know Willkommen?
No.
Guten Tag. Like, hello.
Yeah, oh, that one I know too. Volkswagen. That's
Yeah.
pretty good one.
Du hast dein Schwein gekauft.
All right, check it out.
Ice, fine, rye. Oh, man. I don't know, man.
What?
German. Oh, hold on.
Holy shit, no kidding.
There we go.
We good?
Yeah, we're good. Oh my gosh. See, this is the problem with the new generation.
You guys sound curmudgeonly.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are a little
It's Bob. He
about
infects everybody with his old man hairs.
Yes.
Starts,
Back
like,
in my day,
scratching his beard in front of him, and then that
You were listening to this on a
flakes
trip?
inside of him, and then they turn like, I don't like this
Right.
shit either.
Put me to sleep is what I'm saying.
I could see that. Yeah, it's definitely got some chill vibes to it. I
Like,
could see
what
it
do you
like
call it?
being
Dark
background.
synthwave?
No, that's just normal synthwave.
It's normal synthwave, bro.
Yeah.
Why
I
don't
mean,
you
it was
go ahead-
really good.
Why don't you go ahead and bop off there, buddy?
I'll totally. Which one are you talking to?
You.
Okay. Yeah. So I
Big Boppa.
Big
Big
Boppa,
Boppa.
the booty Boppa. Yeah. No, but for real,
Boppa.
this song was a little bland. There was butter on it, but the butter was just not enough. It was like an under-buttered piece of toast. And when you really wanted toast, man, I really wanted that toast. Ty says he could see me rubbing my nipples to this, and you're very right, so that I would. But I just feel like I feel like you just didn't have the vibe that was necessary to make this go off. It seemed like really, really background music, like background music. So if there's background music playing and then somebody's phone has a ringtone on it, while the song's playing, this song will be playing on that ringtone. It's just very subtly heard. And I feel like that it needs to have something else added to it, some sort of dynamic spire to spear through the fucking center of it, to catch people's attention, to hit them in the guts. Yeah, but that wasn't there. Everything else seemed to be fine, though. The mood was good. I give this one a fucking 6.5.
It's good.
And you said this was just a demo.
Oh, that's
so-
just a demo. Okay, well then that's fantastic. Yeah, you just add a fucking synth solo in there, you'll be fine. Yeah. 10 for me on that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Why don't I just go second because I know exactly what I want to say. Check us out. I give it a 7 because I liked everything about it. I thought the production was good. I just thought it was pretty monotonous and didn't really travel much anywhere. It was cool. It was it had a great vibe to it, but it didn't really. There wasn't very much creativity in it. There wasn't much change from the normal. And that's where I start to like veer off with instrumentals, like especially like synth wave instrumentals and just synth in general.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
get
synth
interesting with it.
the fuck out.
And
right?
it's okay to sing on them motherfuckers,
Don't go too
bro.
crazy, but get nutty with them.
Get nutty with them, indeed.
Get nutty with them.
80s music is all about quirkiness
Because more
and,
creativity,
fucking weird
More
shit.
creativity would have been
added to it.
would have definitely jumped my score up quite a bit. So I mean, I don't know. Up to you. It's your music, but that's what I would like to hear out of a track like that. And I think it was. Otherwise, I think it was good. I think it was well above average produced, and everything else was. Fit in there great. It's just there's a lot of room for more stuff to
Absolutely.
fit.
Plenty of room. It's a good canvas, good demo.
You have used this duffel bag well. Don't stop there. Okay.
Fill it up. It's got plenty of
Cram.
room. It's got pockets.
Well, don't cram it so it's so heavy you can't carry
I mean,
the
a
damn
little
thing.
bit.
It's got plenty
I'm
of
not saying
room
cram
left.
it till it's too full. I'm saying so you can zip it up nice and tight.
Yeah.
Get it nice and tight, yeah.
Nice
There's
and
pockets.
tight.
Utilize
Nice
the
and
pockets.
tight.
Get a little
man.
bit more, maybe some key changes in there. Maybe you harmonically do it. Maybe
Break
you
it
throw
down.
maybe break
Throw
it
a
down.
vocoder. Maybe do like some sort of like California lamb, vocoder type of, but
I
weird,
wouldn't,
better
I definitely
version of
wouldn't use
that.
that.
Better version of that, man. Jesus Christ. Ty said shots.
No.
We have to take shots.
No.
Yep.
It's not his birthday.
It's always his
I'm going to give you
birthday.
guys a little bit of a insight on how my body's working right now.
How?
Not well. I don't know what the fuck's going on today, but I have been kind of blah all day, and indeed have been eating candy for the last hour. So
Well, that's okay. Candy's good for you.
Candy
no, it's
is
good.
good
I
for you.
like candy.
Specifically, I don't know
there's
why I
Werther's
said
in here.
that, but it was a good idea at the time.
I can eat the soft chews. I just can't eat the. There's a time. I think I already told this on this show.
What's the story?
My dear grandmother, God rest her soul.
Yes.
She used to have this like bowl of like candies, like most grandmothers do.
Yes.
And
They don't look like them half the
they
time.
love giving you candies because they're old and there's something there. I don't know what the hell that is. When old people are like, "Here, have some candy."
Well, because
Yeah,
that's the fastest way to a
thing.
kid's heart, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
and
true.
mostly it's shitty candy, so it's like
That's the
it's
worst-
Like
yeah, I
tricking
don't know
kids
why.
into being unhappy.
It makes
Like
you
you're-
think that there's more.
You're
though.
like
It's
candy.
there-
Oh,
There's going to be better candies along the way.
what the
though,
hell
you
is
think?
this? She likes the
Never is.
butterscotches. I don't like the butterscotches. I think there's
Butterscotches
multiple
are-
shitty old
Butterscotches
people
are
candies.
I think they're good.
And they all come in a plain wrapper, usually of a different color, to signify what the hell they are, such as butterscotch is yellow, cinnamon is red, and then of
Yeah.
course there's the blue one that tastes like fucking like toothpaste or dentine.
Peppermint, bro.
Why they would ever? It's horrible. And then there's the what I thought was a root beer one.
What was it?
I don't fucking know. Just tasted of disappointment and sadness.
Mint chocolate.
And my grandmother, one time she I didn't want a candy this time, and she just kept forcing it on me. And I remember her like grabbing me and being like, "Here, have one."
Eat this.
And she was like pushing it towards my mouth. And then I realized that it didn't have a wrapper on it, and she just went bloop with her old wrinkly finger right into my mouth. And as she pulled the finger out, I felt like the wrinkles, and
you said
I'm also
it's
pretty
stuck
sure
in your
because
mind.
she didn't
Yeah,
get it
it's
all the way in the first
traumatic.
time. Like, when she was, it kind of hit my mouth first before she was like that.
God.
And I'm pretty sure it was pre-sucked because my side of my face was wet. And I just didn't understand. I was very upset.
Holy fucking shit!
I didn't let her know that.
bro.
I ate it until I got out of the room and then spit it into a trash can and washed my mouth out for 45 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
And ever since then, man, where there's...
You're never going to do it again.
You know, I get told it can happen to anyone, so...
Yeah, at any
know,
one
it's a
time.
dark
An
time.
old lady can emerge from the streets and
Thank you.
shove a hard candy down your mouth with a wrinkly finger.
All right,
This is why I come to where there's anonymous.
have we all rated
have a good
that one?
course
What do we
structure
got
with you
next?
Well, it was supposed to be this other gentleman, but I'm having issues finding his email, so I'm just going to have to move on to the next one. So give me 1 second. You're not going to... Okay.
I didn't hear what you said at all. I'm so sorry. Did you say something?
I said it was going to be this other gentleman, Soma Sai Karan Yalamanchi, Sam Maverick. You say Sam Maverick, I'm
Please
looking
check
for
email.
it. I've been...
I thought you said you looked at me like you're not gonna help. Okay, and I was just like, what did I do?
It's all, I got it.
I was worried that you were talking to me for a very long time and I just wasn't listening.
It's all in one.
I'm spacing out, man.
I got you.
A little bit sweaty today.
What are we
What's going
doing?
on?
You're sweaty all the time.
I'm sweaty all the time, but today it's like perpetually wet. Like I'm
Perpetually
I'm
sweaty.
like a frog. I just got a lot of juice on me. Whatever, frog
This is
juice.
cheers to mine and yours. Happy whatever holiday.
What? You guys, I was serious when I said that, by the way.
Well, what you say you're gonna die if you took this?
Probably.
Well,
Yeah,
we all gotta die sometime.
I'm gonna be a fucking favor.
And yeah,
Rona doesn't give you, does it? I don't know what the hell it gives you.
it gives you everything.
Gives you all those things.
Shots,
Shots.
shots, shots. Cheers.
Why don't we have that on the soundboard?
We do.
We probably do.
We'll get flagged. No, I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't think so. We get flagged all the time anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Oh no, we don't. It's on the other
Yeah, it's
one.
on Ethan's. It just goes like shot, 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 shot.
Sure. All right, Sam Maverick with the track called Poison. Ding, ding, ding. All right.
I miss you.
Freeze, put your
Yeah, that
hands
goes
up,
in your
drop the
butt.
tequila.
Now slide. Slide.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that was cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
That was not Valdo Moss, I'm sorry. That was
No, that was Sam Maverick. Track called Poison. The verse I heard in that, or the bit I heard in that the most was "I Missed You." Let me go off on this real quick. I thought it was a great freaking jam. It sounded like Miami. It was good. It was the middle of the night, Miami. Miami, not yours.
Miami.
Miami's.
Don't get your hands off my Miami.
Don't touch my yammies. It sounded like that, and what it gave me to was this sense of this bougie, luxurious vacation at a place I'll only be at once in my life. No, Miami. Because of climate change, you see, the flooding of the oceans.
Oh,
will
yeah.
eviscerate it
Miami's
from
gonna
the
be
earth.
gone. Like, soon. Yeah.
What it did,
There's
though,
still
have going for it
Orlando.
production-wise was
Orlando's
these
dope.
great spicy fills and post-fills that you bopped in there just perfectly. Like, yeah, bopped them in there. Just, bam, there it is. There's that. Bopped it in there just like that. And it was good. Boom, bop, bam. Boom, bop, bam. Bingo, bingo, bam. It's bopping. Anyway, boom. Damn it. Do I got enough charge? I got a juice. Anyway, 24%. I'm good. Don't worry about me.
I'm actually good. I should have done. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Anyways, you got it. You got
But
this.
yeah,
What
bro.
do you
No,
got?
but overall, the production just sounded really good. Those fills were great. The post fills were fantastic. I liked the voice. I liked your lyrical choices on that. It was really entertaining, and it gave this elemental mood. This emotional mood to it that normally wouldn't be existent. It really was. Supplemented by the chord progression that you chose for that. I thought it was fantastic, man. The builds were perfect, and it's a great song. Sam Maverick, Poison, I think it's great. Boop, bop, bam. Fantastic song. I'm giving this one a 7. Oh, 8.
8.
I'm giving it an 8.
I gotta give it an 8 as well.
Can't shy from it.
I think that it was great. I liked the progressions.
Sam
of it.
Maverick.
It
But
was
yes,
actually
Sam
had a lot
Obama-
going
no.
on in there. But it was. Once again, I feel like it could go. I mean, I don't feel like you can change anything
So
about this song without changing the core of what it is. And this is what I should have done with that 10 earlier: is give it the highest score that I feel like it can get, which is
Maybe
an
it
8
is.
for me.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
And
it is.
so
It is Barbie.
That's what I should have said prior, but it's definitely an 8. It's a great song and track, and man, we've got a lot of. I mean, this is good. The one thing that's good is that we haven't gotten much diversity, so we're able to kind of
Hone
really
in.
rate
Yeah.
these. You know, like I
that's
don't even want to
fucking funny.
explain to you why I think this, but you know, there's just it's an 8.
Fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna repeat the last things that I've said over the course of it, just not all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the songs that we've gotten that have been this kind of somewhat genre.
Yeah, it's electronic
track,
dance
though. I like
music
it.
in general. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Somebody
been
said good for sports.
Oh.
No, yeah, I can see that.
I mean, like, yeah, that's definitely that type
He's
of
from
track.
Ibiza, or Ibiza, actually.
Ibiza?
Samuel Barbu, I believe, is the guy. Romania.
Okay,
God,
cool.
That makes sense. Like,
That makes
How does that-
sense.
They both just said that at the same time.
How does it make sense?
So,
It made sense. Makes sense.
I forgot that
It
shit.
does.
watched
It
Lizzie
does sound like European techno.
Lizzie
for sure.
McGuire, if you're watching this right now,
And
hit
they're
us
like
up for a
way
spot.
more into that shit over
I
there.
forgot
than we
about
are.
you existed, and where the hell have you been? You okay, girl? You all right?
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
how I got off my head.
Oh,
make me want to like rub it, and I don't know. I just feel like I can.
A lot of people like to just smack it with random objects.
Just
it's got a good sound to it.
It does.
It's
like,
percussive.
One time somebody used a pickle and on my head.
Have you guys
At first I was mad about it, and then I was like, that was cool.
sit on a bald dude's head?
That's gross. Pickle on the head.
I mean, they gave me a napkin to wipe it off with afterwards.
Right, right.
And it was a friend of mine, so no big deal.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Bob, your fucking old man insulin timer is chiming.
Is that you?
What? That's not.
Times. What is that from?
What? I think
That
you're
wasn't your fucking watch?
Who the hell is
think
behind the
you're
green
tripping,
screen
dude.
right now?
You're full of shit.
There's somebody
something.
fucking in
It
here.
is. It's your
Yeah, it
G-Shock.
is you,
I
dude.
knew it.
Whatever, it's him. He's got the fucking I Am
Bullshit.
Legend
Bob,
siren going
give us
off
your
right
score,
now.
you bastard.
I'm gonna give that one a 7.5. I thought
7.5
it was done
for
very
Bob.
well. It was a little bit long, and like that's here's the thing is like all these last few 10 tracks we've heard tonight have all kind of been in this.
Well, this one was only 3 minutes long.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
seemed longer, but I mean it was done really well.
It
I
must have
still
been
like
just
it.
like got that
more
a
drink.
vibe on you. It dilated your time, bro. Dilated your time.
Your yammy.
Dude, you're yammy. Where's my yammy, bro?
Your yammy's all yammed up.
Ow, fuck. I got bow legs. Well, yeah, man. It's because it's 1912.
All right, what do we got next, Z?
Next up, hold on, I got switched up on the pages here. 2 seconds. Boom. Next up, we got, there it is, Oni Oroshi.
A little bit.
I'm listening.
Okay, fine.
Sorry.
Oh, this is for Tabitha. Thank you, Tabitha. Oni Oroshi, the bio goes as such. Oni Oroshi was born in early 2018. After the end of the Kimono Lights project, they started composing their debut album in February and recorded it in early November. There's like 2 emojis that I can't see, but it looks pretty crazy. Beyond These Mountains is the name of the track. It's a self-produced LP, mixed and mastered by Ivano Giovetti at Russi's Duna Studio. The artwork, what are you looking for?
The alcohol.
Oh shit, I forgot to put it back. I'm sorry. 5 minutes. My bad. The artwork for the album and limited edition double vinyl, which is 150 pieces of what was handmade by Thomas Raimondi, a graphic artist who has also conceived Motorcycles Here Be Monsters Volume 2 artwork. He's also conceived Motorcycles, as they own this, the band Motorcycles Here Be Monsters Volume 2 artwork. He's assuming motorcycles, but with the lisp, right?
All right.
The band is now working on new music during the soft lockdown in Italy and programs to go on a European tour as soon as the pandemic is over. Here we go. Next up, we got Oni Oroshi, Beyond These Mountains, Beyond Them.
What's the name of the song?
Beyond the Mountains.
Beyond the
These
mountains.
Fucking wishes.
Oh, there we go. Boom. We're good to go.
All right.
He goes by Devil Grader. That song was 14 minutes long.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How long was that?
Well, we almost made it halfway.
Through a 14-minute long
It was
song.
just driving on, dude.
Okay. I didn't notice that because we were all arguing about suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were trying to figure out.
Let's make our scores quick, yeah?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, I thought it was like Gojira. I give it a fucking 7.
7.
True.
I like the drums a lot, so I'm giving that 7.5.
7.5.
Oh.
Great job.
You probably don't want to do that in the mic. You're the.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
They got
You like
plastic
that?
all over my
That's
sucker.
so fucking annoying. That's like people eating with their mouth open.
So it just turns your mouth black?
Yeah.
all it does?
Like black. Yeah, look at.
Like I want to do this thing, but this tastes like shit to me. What flavor is this?
Pretty sure Bob's black black.
Gross. Molly Don't Shoot 'Em with a track called, Young Whip with a track called Don't, or I Did That. Did That.
Don't I did that?
No, it's just called Did That.
Made by who?
Young Mall?
Young Whip.
Young Whip.
Young Whip. Yeah. Here we go.
Tell them Blake, turn me up.
Wrist expensive, whipping dishes, listen. I did that. Breeze, skis, bitch, please. I did that. I pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Wrist expensive, whipping dishes, listen. I did that. Breeze, skis, bitch, please. I did that. I pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Yeah, don't red like Sinbad. Ain't no claw, just big bang. Break down brick like Jack. Ain't no lick, come try me. Double G emoji. I'm icy. New body on ice. Versace. Haji. No Reggie. Spaghetti. She paying. I'm petty. No money. Forget it. No head and dread. Carrots. No salad. Bitch. Address it. Yeah, I'm talking diamonds. I'm applying pressure. Wrist expensive, whipping dishes, listen. I did that. Breeze, skis, bitch, please. I did that. I pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Wrist expensive, whipping dishes, listen. I did that. Breeze, skis, bitch, please. I did that. I pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Pull up on hoes where you pump that. Big bank roll, I did that. Said that shit, I missed that. Stay on bleed like magic. Keep my ski, no cap. Bitch on go like trash. New free code, no ratchet. Thick like clay, I'm cash. Little bit bitch, she cute. The little bit money, my new. Fuck an iPhone, I shoot. Fuck the bitch there, right there on the roof. Fuck the bitch there, right there by the pool. I don't know her name, no clue. Pull up on the hoe, she cute. Fuck an iPhone, I shoot. For the little hoe, I did that. Break these bitches like Kit Kat.
So people don't things don't become cliches because unless people like them, right? Things aren't going to be popular or overblown and overplayed unless in the beginning there was some sort of full-blown like, dude, I love
What are
this
you
shit.
referring to? Like, what are you...
Cliches.
About this, like, about
it
songs?
So
It was pretty cliche.
This
not the
song?
whole song. There was just certain elements. But all I'm saying is that, okay, that was taken out of context. You weren't listening.
Yeah, I tried.
It's okay. I wasn't saying it loud enough. I gotta yell it.
My
for the people
song
to
is
see.
unprofessional. Yeah, bro, you can still share it, man. We're just going to tell you what we think of it. That's all that we do on the show.
Yeah.
You send it in.
But what
we
I
do it,
think,
we
though,
rate it and try to be nice. My mouth is black.
his mouth is black. Yes.
Is that sucker?
These,
That sucker
dudes,
tastes like
because
shit.
these are not very tasty.
Yeah, no, it was horrible. It
They're
tasted-
Robitussin
She
flavored.
said fruit breezer. I don't think fruit breezer. I think like really shitty lozenge, but like
gross.
Definitely not Halls. This is like off-brand.
Yeah, but without like the menthol.
Yeah,
Just
this
straight
is Paul's.
raw. Just Paul's cough
throat
drops.
drops.
I'm Paul.
I'm gonna find something else in this.
Yeah.
Piece of candy gets taste on it.
Yeah,
Ethan,
but
you go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So overall, it's a very good song, man. I found myself caught by a lot of your hook, caught by a lot of your elements of your vocals, of your lyrics. It's easy to gravitate towards you on that. I did that. That's good. I mean, this is this classic 20 teens, late 2000s hip hop style that right now it's becoming something that's not yesterday. It was a while ago at this point.
Yeah.
And I think that what you did is you dropped one and it came out right, bro. But you had your own unique spin on it and it sounds good. The production sounds okay, but at least as far as I could tell in the beginning, the mic had some weird resonant or reverberation, I would assume, from the room that you're recording in. That was just coming in, a little bit too much background noise, and I could be wrong on that. I'd have to go through it a second time, but that's what I was getting off the first pass. Overall, it's just good, man. Good sub bass, good beat. A1. I give this one a 7.5.
7.5 from E. I'm not gonna give it that high of a score, but I do think I don't know. I couldn't hear your vocals as well as I wanted to. Like hip hop, this is a common mistake in hip hop, man. People look at volume of voice, or the volume of your voice, we should say, in the production. They think that's, as long as it's up there, that's good. Your voice is very, very, once again, bolsterous. Like none of like I'm trying to remember his name.
It carries, man.
Julian.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And so when you boost up your vocals to where you think they should be, oftentimes you need to tweak. You need to go in and dissect the vocals a little bit and tweak certain things and certain frequencies and cut other frequencies so people can hear you better.
Yeah, true.
And a lot of people don't do that in hip hop a lot. They just kind of like crank their vocals up like loud as shit.
The gain is not a volume knob.
Facts. Gain's not a volume knob. You just crank up signal. So I think that's maybe a little bit of what happened here. Was it just, hey man, on the meter it looks like this, and that's good. You got to go in there and you got to fix up the things that are making it sound muffled and muddy. And if you're not hearing those things, but we're hearing them, then you don't have your speakers loud enough or something along those lines.
Well,
and sometimes that's what it takes.
Here's the thing: is I have a buddy of mine who does like records bands and stuff. He's got a studio.
Right.
And he will sit and he will listen to a remix through like 5 different pairs of headphones, and then on studio monitors, and then he'll play it in his car just to make sure it sounds good.
Yeah,
I
they call that
everything,
the other speaker, or what is like a multi-speaker test or something like that. You take it from the studio to your car to the house speakers to a bar. You just see how it sounds in different
literally
areas.
like 5 different pairs of headphones.
Extra,
like,
yeah, definitely true.
And I do
like
think
in
that,
earbuds, like overhead.
I know we don't like to use the word dated on this show, which I feel like you did without saying it.
Well, I didn't say the word dated.
You didn't say the word dated.
I don't think I said dated. I just said that it had that vibe and that air from a time from once before.
Yeah, I see that. Well, I don't see it as that old.
But it wasn't dated. I don't feel like I feel like it was
I
new, but had elements that were from a past genre.
Yeah, Brentley says for sure always got to have the car test. That's
the car test.
That's factual, man, because that's when most people are going to be listening to your shit, bro.
This
Nobody's
is
going to
true.
be listening to it in their house, most likely. It's most likely going to be in their car.
I don't know. I listen to music at home all the time.
That's true, but where are you with the most? You're the most,
In
most
my
people are
car.
in
Oh,
their car that listen to
absolutely.
music.
Or here at the studio.
Or at a bar. Which
Or
is
at a bar.
In that case, it's not them playing the music. It's probably somebody else on jukebox.
Yeah.
DJ. That being said,
Yeah, never mind.
I'm going to give this song a 6.5. I feel like he's got a lot of talent. I didn't really like the track as much as I liked his talent, but at the same time, showcase that shit by fixing up your vocals, and I think you're going to be doing much better. I'm starting to fade a little bit. We got 15 minutes left. Okay.
All right, we can power through this.
Yeah, dude. I'm
starting to run out of
feel
steam
a
too.
little bit exhausted.
Well, you coming off your sugar high already?
Yeah, and I don't think I haven't been feeling well today. I don't think it's anything bad, you guys. Okay.
Once in a
while, I just get a little bit of a. Remember when you could get like a small bug or fever and nobody would freak the fuck out?
That's probably just allergies, dude.
Dude, it's beyond. It's like it could be anything. It could be a cold. It could be anything.
Could be cancer.
And everybody's like, you got the coronavirus. I sure don't. I mean, honestly, most of these symptoms are just like literally fatigue symptoms. Like I didn't get very much sleep, and I'm kind of like meh.
Just kind of groggy and out of
That's
it.
what it could be. And I didn't eat much today too. So boom.
There you go.
And what you did eat was probably like
Candy,
fast
and now
food
I'm
and
drinking
junk food.
McAdams. This has
Well,
been great.
McAdams is
My
made
body
from
is running off
what?
of like trash.
Literally trash.
It's made from wheat. Candy's made from sugar.
Thank you, Mr.
That's all
Babu.
food.
All right. Who do we got next?
Watermelon
We got probably enough
flavors,
time for one
watermelon.
more anyways, right?
Yep, I guess.
This is gonna be the
track
last
is
one of the
called-
night. Did we ever hit enough to do another giveaway?
We didn't, but I wanted to send. Dawn already got the hashtag bopping one. She gave that to Julian, and I'm gonna send Dawn a little something extra.
Oh,
'Cause she had
well, you're
another-
so
She had
sweet.
another couple. She had another drawing in there. So why not? We
Yeah.
love Dawn. She's amazing.
All right, so this is gonna be
Gotta
the
bust
last
out
song
the
of the night.
Colombian
Then.
Bam Bam. What does that mean?
That Colombian Bam
Are you
Bam.
talking about cocaine?
I believe so.
We're gonna get zucked, bro.
They can't zuck
Watch your
cocaine.
mouth.
Figure
For saying-
Zuckerberg.
Move to Oregon.
Yeah,
he's
for
part
real.
of that. He backed
You
that
move
whole
to Oregon,
problem.
do crack,
Nose
meth,
candy,
whatever the fuck. you
snort
want.
skis.
What are you guys, fucking
All right,
teenagers?
all right. Moving on. Last song.
Here's
of
the
night.
latest Flash cassette single. Would love to hear it on tonight's playlist. Many thanks. Another guy named Adam with a band called Flash Cassette.
Miami.
Where's your hat?
I had to take it off because I'm a little bit. I'm building up. My shiny.
It's Flash Cassette.
Yeah.
The track is called
Getting the
High
can-
Class
getting the too much
Lady.
candy sweats.
After I grab 3 or 4.
All right, sorry, Ethan.
Lady.
One more time.
Flash Cassette, High Class Lady.
All right,
Name
let's
of the
check it
track.
out.
Sunset in You. Wait. Sunset in You. You've been here. I don't know if Homeboy's here. And this is our last song.
No, we can do Sunset and You.
Let's do
We'll do two
Sunset
more.
in
We'll
You.
do 2 more.
We'll do 2 more.
We'll just do that one. Do that one if Homeboy's not in. If Homeboy, if you're in here, tell us. If you're not, we'll
From
do that one.
Flash Cassette. Adam from Flash Cassette. If you're here, let us know.
Let us
'cause
know.
We would like to play
And
your
don't forget,
song.
there's like a delay on there, but
Yeah, we'll play this one and it'll be fine. The track's gonna be called Crossing. No, never mind. Never mind. It's not called that. But yeah. Oh, good God. It's called Honey. As soon as,
a bit though.
what?
Like these weird little gums.
Which ones?
They just pull out. It's like a little child's mouth. You're like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ!
what?
No, these weird little bazooka. What are these?
Those bazooka gums, dude. They got a flavor that you can't.
There's literally like a
really
duffel
beat.
bag full of candy next to us right now.
I can't find it.
Go for it. Deep digger. Dig deeper.
Just
Yeah, it's ready. I just want to keep you here and you do this.
just play the damn thing.
Honey, Sunset and You.
All right.
Sunsets and You. God damn.
I'm alive. I see I see the light. I'm still alive. I see the light. I see the light shining in my bones. Don't take it. Tell me I'm not alone. Tell me I'm
Okay. So that was who again?
That was, dang it, Sunsets and
Sunsets
You
and
with a
You.
track called Honey.
I like the name Sunsets and You.
And I
That
like the
song
track on
reminded
Honey, too.
me,
It's all the
of
same.
Nothing of sunsets at all.
No, it was
Reminded me of cloudy days and like
Cloudy Days. That's like a nighttime vibe. Damn, dude.
like a cloudy night, maybe cloudy day, cloudy night, whatever. But
I think Vinny just said it best. Is that the vocals were too all over the place.
that's all I could pay attention to.
Well, no, dude. I think the auto-tune is the culprit there. I think the auto-tune was the
there was
one thing.
auto-tune on that?
No, it's absolutely auto-tune on it, and the auto-tune was not calibrated properly.
You
It
know why
was
some people
flipping
think there was
off all
auto-tune
over
and
the
some
place in
people
these
didn't hear
certain
it?
areas.
It's because that was so quiet on the vocals.
Yeah, that's
Like I
true.
couldn't barely hear his
Vocals
voice.
were way low.
Yeah, it was so I get the ghastly and the vapor kind of like the mist of the voice kind of like once creep in like that. It was just too low, and so it was hard to discern between like what was auto tune and what was just bad vocals.
I think it was just primarily auto-tune, in all honesty. And then at one point in the song, the vocals just blop out way to the background. That's the new one.
You can't. Blop has been a thing for a long time.
How is that a
I
thing?
mean, Black
It's my
Ops.
thing. I took
Black
it. I made
Ops.
it. It's mine. I
I've
took
been
it.
saying you can't take it.
Where's it going? Where's it going?
Black Ops
In
bro,
my
Blops.
pocket. It's, well,
Blops. You can't just like take a
it's
word.
COD. You don't call
Listen,
it
we
Black
shouldn't
Ops.
even
You
give
can
you
play
Bop,
multiple
we've given
versions
you
of Call of
Bop,
Duty
all right?
at
Stop
any
trying
given
to
time.
crown other
That's
words.
ridiculous. Blop is past news. Blop now is new
you
news.
can't
Blop. It was, and I forgot what the fuck the meaning was. You were,
There is no meaning.
Whatever.
It's Blops. Black
Anyway,
Ops.
it was just not there. It was blopped all the way to the background, bro. Blop is the redacted version of Bop, bro. You can
Blotted.
redacted, like a retracted version. Like if I bop something in, I throw it out. If I blop something, I take it out. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Blot
same thing.
is the word you're thinking with a T.
Blot is to dab
to take away
periodically.
from, yes.
No, blot is to obscure, if anything.
Here to blot something. Yeah, I guess it would be to just
Cover up. But blop is to pull out
Well,
specifically.
tell them to stop trying to take words.
I will, well, shit. Next up, no, for real though. I just think that part, there was a series of parts of this song that just really need to be focused on again, a full-fledged go through, because this sounds like a rough draft. You need to step it up.
I coined the word draft.
You did?
Yeah, it's mine now.
As
I
Paul
take
would
it.
say, a rough draft. Which now has a new
like
meaning.
this.
It has
That's
a
how
new
that
meeting all of a
feels?
sudden. Yeah, it does.
I'm
It
gonna do
feels
this all
good.
the
It feels
time.
good. Dude,
Are you sure about that? I should have judged you on that. This is amazing.
It's good. It's good. It gives me a sense of
I
control over
take
your
tits
life.
too. Tits is mine now.
You can't say tits.
No.
Because
I just
that's
took it.
already a
Nope.
slang on something.
I don't understand how this works. Clearly.
That's crazy. Okay.
So what do you give that
Well,
song?
no, yeah, for real though. I think it was just not living up to the standards that it was. It was good. I liked the idea of it, but it was just I won't even say production, just the basic elements of a well or decently developed song weren't there. I'm giving it 4.5. Oh my God, Taylor.
4.5?
I give it a 4.5.
Oh, I didn't think it was
Oh,
that bad.
yeah.
There were so many parts where the guy wasn't even audible. The auto-tune was flipping
Yeah,
all
it's
over
true.
the place.
I mean, I'm
and
gonna
the
give it.
beat
I'm gonna
was
give it a 5.
erratic.
I'm gonna give it a 5, but
if
I guess
anything.
4.5.
A 0.5. Oh.
I'm just saying, like, the music's not bad per se. It's hard to. Man, production, and then more production, and then your voice. It's just.
It literally dipped out.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It was rough. It was a rough listen, but I think that with all the creativity and the originality of it, it kind of bumps it up to an average song for me. Which means that if you fixed a bunch of that stuff, it'd probably be well above average.
Absolutely.
And I gauge myself with most people, okay? So what I say is generally the pulse of the general public, okay? That sounds horrible, but that's how I consider it. You should consider it that way too.
No, I feel it to some sort of degree.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that the majority is a plethora
We're
of
not
individual
way off
groups
on a lot of things.
that are beyond just the abnormal area. Yeah.
My gauge is the pulse of the general public. I sound like a
Paul with his fingers on the pulse. That was from
like
the
Sagan the
Contact,
Bull.
the movie Contact. Carl Sagan inspired with Jodie Foster.
I'm gonna give it. I'm
Y'all
gonna
know
give
what
it a 5.
I'm talking
I
about.
thought it was average, and I think that's being a little generous. Bob, what do you got? All right, watch this. Ready?
Oh,
Like that?
I give that a 10 out of 10.
Give it a 10.
Well, no, actually, I'm using my change. I give that a 4 out of 5.
I give it 10 too. 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
You already used your change.
That's
you
an
can't
8.
do that.
I'm talking about Paul's like gum
That's an 8 out of 10.
jump abilities. Well, 8 out of 10. It's a 9. Oh, is that? Is technically is that mathematical? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get my hair straight. Bob, what do you got, bro?
Yeah, what do you got, Bob?
Yeah, I gotta go. To me, it was just average. So I'm gonna stick with a 5. 5 for me.
5 for Bob. Oh man, we've definitely reached that level. This is the last sweet episode or portions of our episode where we're just.
Your hair looks great, man.
I look like an anime character, or like Bruce Springsteen on a bad day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I want you to snort.
Like it was just like.
This is Kool-Aid popping candy. I want you to just kind of get a little. Where's your nail? Get your nail in there.
Oh, I chew my fingernails.
No, I
have none.
I'm not gonna snort it.
We'll just Get in the mic. Get in the mic. Turn his gain up.
I'm not gonna do
and
that.
then mute us.
No.
What is that called?
Oh, the pop rocks.
Drugs.
No, like the therapy, the sound therapy.
Oh, ASMR.
That's not therapy. That's fetish.
I agree with him on that.
Motherfuckers act like they're like, oh, it sounds so good. No, you're just weird.
Bro, like if that's therapy, like me eating a cheeseburger on the mic will be like, oh yeah, this is just.
We talked about this.
What in the fuck are we guys? What are you guys talking about?
There's a chick that eats like a 7-pound lobster on YouTube.
I
She
saw
eats
that,
like
and it makes me want lobster really. I don't even like lobster though.
All right, we're getting off track. Listen, that was the last song of the night.
No, this is the last song of the night.
this
Oh,
is
we
the
got
last
one
song of
more.
the night.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
said 2.
Who's this one by?
It's a high class lady, one high class. No, that was. You guys don't listen to me. Honey
Who else
by
is in here that
Sunsets
we're
and
playing?
You. High class lady was the guy that we're gonna play before Sunsets and You, but then we
He's
said.
not even in, right?
Well, we don't know that,
You
but
didn't
we
respond.
asked him.
So that is the last
So we're just
song
gonna
of the
remove him entirely.
We are, because he's not even in here.
There's
We
a
switched
delay
it out.
though.
We switched it out. We watched it. And regardless,
What?
it's 10:30. It's time to end the show. All right,
Okay.
That being said,
It is,
thank you
yeah,
so much for
we've been-
joining us. We
Give
will
me a
be back
second.
here
Give me a
on
second, real quick.
Friday.
Yeah.
Let him pull the.
And
yeah.
And that being said, we are going to see you guys then. Who we have a special guest on Friday?
I hope so.
You hope.
Taylor said she's down.
Taylor, hold on. I will find out who is our special guest.
Who
next.
is our special guest, sir? Sorry, the show kind of went off the rails the other night. I am
Oh,
exhausted.
actually,
I
it's
just
Black
wanna-
Friday.
I just want to call it a night.
It's Black Friday, Native American Heritage Day, so I mean, everybody else is busy apparently.
Oh yeah, that is Black Friday.
Yep.
Well, we shall see. We shall see. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Native
we might
American
see you on
Heritage Day.
Friday. We'll maybe gauge the crowd on that one. But in the meantime,
Fuck it,
we
we'll
appreciate
do it on
everybody
Friday. I
donating
don't
and
give
watching.
a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, Black Friday is like a holiday for most
It's
people.
Native American Heritage Day. That's all it's
Oh,
telling
Native
me.
American Heritage
Actually, maybe we got. I mean, fuck.
That's an actual holiday.
Fuck Black Friday, bro. Fuck Black Friday. Why even worry about it? A Native American Heritage Day. Maybe we do something about it.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
we
who's
shall,
our winner?
It was definitely Homeboy that we all gave 10s.
Ah, yes, yes.
What was his name? Let me see.
I think we should do 2 winners.
I think yeah.
One is good. Slow Drip DMT Reemergence. We can't steal that from him. Slow Drip DMT Reemergence. That'll be the
Alan
one that we
Ward was
showcase. Keep up to date. Watch everything
yeah,
business to keep up to date on all these things we do.
Very
We will
true.
see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much, Taylor McCarty and Tabitha,
Fantastic
for being here and
individuals.
helping
Yeah,
us
our
out.
executive producers.
And thank you to all of
Yes.
you. We will see you guys next time.
It's your boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Pauly G.
It's your boy Ether.
And I'm Bob. We'll see you next time. Thanks for checking it out.
We're all there, bro.
I'm just lost.
It's just got. Are you feeling? Are you okay?